the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master.
Alright then. Well, my servant is Apple. She's like a rotund, older woman.
Okay.
And I just refer to her as Apple because she's apple-shaped.
That's terrible.
It's not. She likes it.
She likes it. She likes it, really.
She likes to be called that. It's a term of endearment.
So she says.
I don't know why she wouldn't correct me. So I think we're ready. Unless I'm just
No, I think we
being
are.
presumptuous.
Yeah. I'm all set. I'm ready to meet Apple.
Yes. Oh, lady. I'm for David to play.
She's slowly replacing all of your, metalware with lead.
Oh! Why would you do such a thing? That's so mean. It's so rude.
Her name is something beautiful, and you're just calling her Apple.
I know. It's fa la 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 la.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm calling her Apple. It's up to you to play her, Larkins. So.
Oh, okay.
It's Apollonia.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Former
Protege of the prince.
Yep.
The prince.
Okay. Alright, so,
Oh man, we better not have to do fashion rolls.
We have those?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What's your fashion?
5.
Oh. What's yours?
11.
Oh, okay. Mine's 9.
Should I go back and
There's a
rearrange
long
my
storied
Maybe.
history
I might.
of one of
Yeah.
those.
What was
Can I
that?
do that?
What's that?
Mind if I,
It's
Oh,
a
make a
long
quick
storied
adjustment?
history
Yeah.
of
No
one of
problem.
those lady events and, taking home at least one prize a
Kicking
year.
ass. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Is 8 respectable for a fashion?
I think so.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. She knows how to tie her corset.
One-handed. Yeah.
Oh, who's Lord of Salisbury now?
Still Robert.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, he's getting old.
Yeah.
He's an oldie. I remember it was a wee... Well, wait a minute.
What? What?
It's Wolfram's child, right?
Yeah.
Yes, in this continuity.
Not in this continuity. I think in any continuity. Our characters would right now.
That's right.
Yeah, so he's Wolfram's...
Wolfram's love child.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
something.
That is something.
It's pretty awesome right there.
That is great.
Does he have any kids?
Yes, Gondrins.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How's that one shaping up?
he's gay.
Well, he is gay.
Oh,
As it turns out,
Oh.
in this continuity.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, more power to him.
Yeah, anyway.
He's kind of an adventuring knight, like in the same same vein as Will Holt.
Aww.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yep. This side.
Okay, but yes, we are going back in time a little bit, and we're going back to the year 555.
Okay.
See what life was like on the home front during the Grail Quest.
Indeed.
Are you getting
It's adjusting
noise?
Should I turn off the cooler? Or?
No.
No?
I like it.
It's good in here.
Oh, should we all be quiet for a few seconds so you can do the noise cancellation?
I think this should be okay, but yeah, let's do a moment of silence just in case. Let's focus them.
What are we thinking about?
I don't know.
Let's think about Low Hold.
Think about the next thing you're going to think about.
A moment of silence for our dead characters.
There you go.
Oh, the freaking music's on.
Oh yeah, hold on. Alright, that'll do it.
Alright.
That should do it.
That should do it.
I only got halfway through my deceased list.
Womp womp. Oh man!
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So yes. Let's go around the table and establish who we're all playing. So Renae.
I'm playing Helen,
Mm-hmm.
Percy's first daughter. Her distinctive features are wild Nicole Kidman hair, and she's gap-toothed, so you all know what that means.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what does that mean?
At least during
She's a loose
Shakespearean
woman.
times, which is
She
like
can whistle?
no promiscuity.
Oh, there's
Oh.
Yeah, so
Is she really
Is she
promiscuous?
lustful?
well, she's had a few opportunities, but I won't say whether or not she took
Oh, because the lady doesn't.
Right.
Lo ho ho.
Yeah, but she is unmarried, so
How old is she?
36.
Oh
Well,
dear.
She
my
can't
gosh.
get married now.
Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point it's a
Bit of a
little...
spinster.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's her app?
Oh, 15.
Oh, so she's like above average.
Yeah. Should she be married? Should I just assume that she's...
You could have her be married if you want. I could pull up the random husband table.
A random husband. Which one do you want?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Random husband. Spin the wheel.
Wheel of fish.
I was thinking bust the deal, spin the wheel.
Oh.
All right.
I'm thinking of the Animaniacs, the Wheel of Morality.
Oh.
Oh God.
I completely
Teach us a
forgot
lesson
about
that we should learn.
Marriage.
Well,
Husband.
would she have to leave her current home with Percy and...
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay. Let's see. Daughter of a wealthy knight. Okay. Let's see. Now you're not holding that land, right? You're not.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But are you the oldest daughter?
Yes.
Aha. Okay. 3.
Am I the only one?
And your app?
15.
Okay.
Only daughter.
Are you outspoken or rude?
Can I roll for that?
Well, what's your reckless?
Oh, let's see. 10.
And what's your proud?
Also 10.
Okay, so no.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. All right, very good. So go ahead and roll a d20 and add 6.
Okay. That would be 22.
Okay, very good. So you married a vassal knight, heir of a wealthy knight,
Okay.
and so your lands are worth 65 libra.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Neat.
No kidding. See what kind of knight that is.
Cool one.
Hmm.
I'm being a dork. I'm sorry.
A good one? Is that what you
I said a cool one.
Cool one.
Apologies all around.
Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Let's say. Well, I'll give you a choice. You can either marry the aged Sir Jeridan.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
See how old he is.
Door number 2.
he's 70.
Still spry.
78?
He is. Let's see, it's 555. So he is 93.
No.
That's right. He's older than.
Yeah, he's an oldie.
He's older than Ken Ray.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah.
Not much though.
No.
That is the new older than God expression. Older
That's
than
right,
Ken
older
Ray.
than Okay, so I'm hearing a no on that.
I'm hearing a solid
Come on.
no.
He's still spry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's Marshal of Salisbury.
Dude, that's the guy to get.
Yeah.
He's gonna die soon, and you have all his land.
That's true.
And you can marry Leander.
Think of all the glory you'll get behind Sheridan.
It's true, that's a lot of glory.
Yeah.
No.
Who's behind door number 2? Let's just see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So behind door number
Sir Pitsqueak?
2.
Is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Let's see. Is Sir Yolane's Castellan of Devizes.
Oh, yeah.
So
He's pretty cool, right?
yeah, he's a veteran of the Roman War. Kind of a military-oriented guy. He's the father of Orland.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he is.
Whatever that's worth.
He is 66 years old.
Wow, that's downright young.
These days, yeah.
I'm actually gonna go for
Jeridan?
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, presumably you married him a few years ago.
Well, she's only
maybe
30-something.
wasn't.
36, so
Maybe you
Let's see,
married
when
him
she
10
was
years
16,
ago.
10,
Okay.
no, dude. Probably
even
like
20,
16. Yeah, 20 years ago.
When he
yeah.
was 70 something.
Yeah.
Jeez, 16-year-old and oh man.
Okay. Alright.
Have you had any kids?
Yeah, then
Oh,
you
it's a good question.
Yeah.
Is he shooting
That,
blanks?
that's
20 years.
20,
That's a long-
20 years of childbirth rolls. Let's go.
No, but you are dead.
No, we'll ignore any deads, obviously. But let's see.
How late did Charlie Chaplin have kids?
yeah, that's a good
seriously.
Or Tony Randall.
Yeah.
That too. He comes up a lot in this campaign.
He
for some reason.
does. He brought him up quite a bit.
So basically, on a 10 or better, you would have a kid.
okay.
So
You have 17 children.
up to you how many times you want to roll. You could roll up to 20 times if you want.
So it's gross.
How many D20s do you
Can I
want?
just? It's
Do you want to
gross.
roll like a
Yeah,
bunch of
here.
D20s?
Just roll a bunch of
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Let's do
so
that. I've got two
here's
here. 3.
I've
Whoa.
we have 7.
Okay.
So just roll that many. That's how many childbirth rolls you have.
Okay.
Do it.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, and any 10s or greater.
Okay. I see 16 already.
Uh-oh.
19. Oh, these 2. Yeah.
And the rest, no.
Oh, the rest you know? Okay, so 4.
4, all right.
All right.
Not bad, not bad.
One
Okay,
every
that's
5
pretty
years.
good.
And 3 are sons. 1 is a daughter.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
We'll say son, son, daughter, son.
Okay.
And now let's roll to see if they died in the yellow plague.
And they're all dead. Wow. How do you feel?
Emotional roller coaster.
The youngest son died. The youngest son died.
Oh.
Okay.
Just didn't have the immune system.
Nope.
for it.
Nope. Couldn't handle it.
Okay.
No, you just sacrifice that one to Baal.
Oh,
To
yeah.
make the plague end. It's horrifying.
Alright, so.
Children.
Thanks.
Well, congratulations and also my condolences. Would you like some popcorn?
Sure. Thank you.
Wait, so you have 2 boys and a girl?
Yes.
What are they? Are the boys the eldest? Is the girl in the middle?
No, she's the youngest.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, it was boy, boy, girl, boy, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm assuming they're all teenagers, I guess.
I mean, you could roll just random, spread it out, it's 20 years, so just roll a d20 for
Okay.
each one, and that's the year of the marriage he was born.
Okay. That's great. 4. Okay. I'll do that now.
4th year into the marriage, he's squire age.
Yeah, 16-year-old.
Yeah.
More meat.
What?
More
For the
meat.
grinder.
Oh God.
So, it is, for the 3rd time, it is the year
Well,
555.
no, we all were doing our introductions.
Oh, I'm
Renae
sorry.
has
God, yeah,
finished.
we got completely sidetracked. Okay.
You got completely sidetracked.
Oh,
I think we're good on this side.
oh. You just get into character.
I don't know.
You're like, no, this is the all.
No, it's not Leander.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm playing Lady Malia, who's Sir Perry's amour.
Mm-hmm.
And, wait, do I have a love or an amour of Sir Perry? Amour.
Amour. You
Okay.
guys have not
Okay, consummated.
come up nasties yet. So.
Oh, wow. And my app is 16. My father is Sir Hugo. I live in Sarum. I am very good outdoors. I have very many, God, I can't talk. I have a lot of skills that are good for the outdoors, like hunting and falconry, for a lady, I think. And that's me.
Okay.
And my servant is Apple,
Yes.
a middle-aged woman named Apple.
Named Apple.
Yes.
Yeah, essentially after the affair with the stone house.
Yeah.
The stone house go boom.
Yeah, what happened? Go bye-bye.
Yes. Earl Robert sort of took you as his ward since you're an unmarried woman, you know?
All right.
So.
I'm 34 years old.
Yeah, I know. Well,
This is
you'll recall
embarrassing.
you were married.
I was.
Your husband died.
No, I'm aware. I remember
your
that very well.
brother-in-law basically put you under house arrest.
Yeah. No, I'm a little pissed.
Yes, indeed. So you do have those lands.
I do? Okay.
Yes, but as an unmarried woman, you know, you're kind of expected to.
Marry someone to do something with the lands.
Well, or the Earl is supposed to figure out somebody for you to marry, so he hasn't done that yet.
I don't want him to. I kind of avoid those conversations with him.
Ah.
So he
okay.
brings it up, and I have a way of changing the subject
Right,
to trick him into forgetting.
And then, like, as he's like walking away, he's like, "Oh,
Not again. Damn it. Foil.
All right.
all right, good." And Dave?
Oh, and for the enjoyment and confusion of our listeners, I am playing Philelli. Philelli.
Well,
Indeed. So for those who want to spell it, that's
Yeah, she does have lol in her name.
F-E-L-O-L-I-E. She is the great-granddaughter of the esteemed Sir Tathan of the Monkfish.
oh,
Sir Tathan the First.
that was
Yes.
so weird. I'm sorry.
Definitely one of the weirdest deaths
Yeah,
thus far.
indeed. And so, yes, she is of Newton Tony and just turned 20. So she
Wow.
probably came with Sir Aaron last year when he set everyone off on the Grail Quest.
Yes. As for Sir Aaron, as we ease into this year,
Indeed.
you'll recall the last we saw of him, he was being carried away into St. Stephen's Cathedral.
Yes.
Right.
Facts remain a bit muddled because
Oh,
everything
no.
was pretty crazy in that moment.
Oh my god.
But all that's known for certain is there are no bodily remains of Sir Aaron.
Wait, what?
So
Oh, man.
everyone agrees that he died inside St. Stephen's Cathedral. Some say he was carried physically up into heaven by
What
a
in the
chorus of
world?
angels, and others say that simply all his, banked years caught up with him at once, and he instantly decomposed. into a fine powder. So, kind of depends on how spiritual you are, I guess.
god.
So-
My this isn't Philelli's estimation, but according to Sir Caligaris, the late Sir Caligaris.
Yes.
after
Well,
he
soon to be
dropped-
late.
After he dropped dead, all of the vultures came and just started taking parts to sell on the black market.
Seriously,
That's also a possibility.
That's what I
Yeah.
instantly thought. So, oh my god.
Yeah, so Sir Aaron's finger bone is being hawked on the streets of Camelot at this moment.
A rich millionaire is giving the finger bone to his prostitute girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
Giving
then
the
slapping shut
finger-
the clamshell. Got you a finger bone.
Oh my god. I thought you meant it as a euphemism for something else.
Oh my
giving
God.
her the finger
Giving
bone.
her the finger bone.
I'm like, wait, what?
Oh
You meant the literal finger bone.
Literal thing. Well, instead of like a pearl necklace.
I'm
oh my
aware.
god, that's another one.
Oh, hey.
I never thought of it that way.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
so.
Anyway.
Alright, so on that note.
Oh man, where are we?
Well, let's do some yearly events and see what you all have been up
Yay.
Sounds good.
to. Alright. D20 roll, please.
2.
Get to you in a second. Alright, 16 for Heleth is bad fortune.
Oh.
Oh no.
So roll a D20, please.
16 again! This is
Whoa.
the fourth time I think I've rolled 16 on this. Okay, it's time to change.
Or at least one of them gave you a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you have been hurt, and I'll tell you why in a second, but roll a d6 to see how hurt you
Okay.
Oh my god.
Physically? Emotionally?
Yes, physically.
Oh,
Physically.
Yes.
I rolled a 4.
Worrisome.
Yeah.
Okay, you lose a point of con.
Oh,
no.
owie zowie.
So basically, with all of the great knights of the land and many of the not so great knights of the land off on the Grail
Leander.
Quest. Yes, Leander. Off on the Grail Quest. There really aren't a whole lot of knights left. And ruffianism is at an all-time high.
Yes, of course.
So basically, you were accosted by some bandits who, you know, took your jewelry and your purse and everything.
Yeah.
And threw you down from your horse.
Oh.
And, you know, it just caused an injury that resulted in a long convalescence that dropped your point of con there. So
You might should have chosen a pony.
you could have been scarred though. So
Yeah, true. That
that's
would
if
have
you'd
been
rolled
really...
I don't think Jeridan could tell though. Those cataracts are so.
You're right, no kidding.
You look just as beautiful as the day I met you. Sorry.
I wish I could remember it.
But I would think you look that way.
Yeah. All right. So now Malia rolled a 2. That is good fortune.
Ooh. I could use some.
Another
What's up?
d20, please.
Another d20. 1.
A 1. Okay. Roll your valorous.
I fail.
Okay. That's fine.
Alright. Nothing happened.
All right. So. Great. So you get some money.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you're running that bandit ring.
Whoa. I would do no such thing.
Right. That's more of a Caligaris thing.
Exactly.
Rest of soul. All right. So, yeah, roll 1d6.
That's right, may flights of angels wing him to his eternal rest.
Or, oh.
So yes, you have acquired 4 Libra.
Okay.
I think we can reasonably say that is due to a distant knightly relative who dies on the Grail Quest and leaves you a bit of money in his will.
Cool.
Or just a bunch of male relatives that die and it just...
Yeah, adds up to 4 Libra.
23 male relatives
Yeah.
died. Each one of them left you a shilling.
23. Alright.
All right, so yeah, and then for Falelali.
I rolled a 13.
A
saga
event. What will the cards foresay?
That's a good question.
Let's find out.
Indeed.
And right about now.
19.
Ooh, okay, 19.
You will die.
Actually, yes. Prediction: you will die alone.
Oh my god!
That's perfect.
Why would you tell that to a young lady? It's so mean. You will die alone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you're like hanging out at Sarah, and you're like, "Oh, will I ever find a husband?" And then like some old crone is like, "Now you're gonna die alone." What a terrible thing to say, Grandma. Shut up. All right. So,
Oh man.
so yeah, well, that's kind of been what's going on.
Random hexes.
Random hexes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean times are tough. You know, the land is still cursed, and the crops are suffering as always.
Right.
And
Nothing new.
nothing new. Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
There's no men around, which really sucks.
well, no real man.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst.
And so yeah, there's cads and bounders
Oh,
in the
God.
towns and bandits.
And they're
thugs
already jerks as it
on
is.
roads.
Like, they already make life miserable.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sir Jeridan is there. Obviously, he was too old to go on the quest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sir Gondrins did not go.
Why?
Earl Robert did. So Gondrins remained behind to, sort of be steward of the county.
This guy.
You just gotta learn how sometime.
And
No time like the present.
exactly. And that's about it, apart from some household nights, and I mean, most of the other nights are off on the quest. So.
All right.
So yes, Sarum remains a relatively safe island in the midst of chaos and lawlessness and depredation. And so there you are staying.
All right.
There we shall stay.
There you shall stay. So it's a year since the Grail Quest began. There is no Pentecost tournament this year. There are no major tournaments this year at all, for obvious reasons. However, Sir Gondrins, in some strange fit of pique, surprises everyone by announcing that he is holding a tournament.
Wait, what? With who?
With any knights who care to attend.
Who's around?
A couple dozen.
It's our household nights at home.
It's a neighborhood. It's a neighborhood tournament.
Why is he calling them away when we need them to protect us from these vagrants?
From banditry.
Why indeed?
Yeah, what's his problem? So I'm gonna ask him.
What's your problem?
No.
You said apple.
What do you mean by distracting our remaining knights with the tournament?
It is a vision I received.
From who?
The knights of opposing teams shall wear red armor and green armor. One shall be made entirely of Christians, and the other of pagans.
Why create a division like this when everyone should be in solidarity and brotherhood?
You shall not dissuade me from my course.
Well, it's not my point, but I just don't understand why you're doing this.
It's not for you to understand.
Well, I just thought I'd ask. I'm out of here. Oh, am I older than him? No.
I don't think so.
It's okay, this is where Christmas comes from.
Exactly. The origin of Christmas. Santa Claus came to me in a dream. Sorry, I thought that was pretty funny.
That's right. Christmas is, the anniversary of when all those Christian knights beat the stuffing out of all those pagan knights.
I don't know. When was Malia born?
When was I born?
Yes.
5/21.
He's 4 years older than you.
Wow. So that's why I feel like I could talk to him.
Of course.
But anyway, I'll walk away. It's fine. Whatever.
Alrighty. So yes, the time of the appointed tournament comes about, and of course for ladies, it means a chance for the pageant. The unofficial, ongoing competition that dwarfs the tournaments of knights in its competitiveness.
Especially this year.
Oh yes, very much so. Of course, Countess Catherine is there.
Oh God, she's the worst.
Now, don't carry over prejudices from previous campaigns.
I mean, she's lovely. She's a lovely
I have
woman.
no reason to feel one way or the other about her.
No, not one bit. She's the worst.
No, but really.
She's a Saxon.
No, she isn't. That was in the other campaign.
Alright, fine.
Alright, so, she loves to gossip. And,
Who doesn't?
likes to keep up on the latest courtly fashion.
Still, who doesn't?
Okay, so of course, 3 events. None official. And the first one is judging each other's appearance.
Dude, we don't have to have a tournament for that. Alright. So how do we make it work?
Okay, so it is an app roll. The only bonus is +1 for every 1,000 glory that a lady has.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, Helith should have gotten 1,000 glory from that marriage, by the way.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, and 400 for the 4 children.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get 100 for each child.
Oh, neat. So that's an extra 2. Oh, cool. I'm up to 3170.
Damn.
Whoa.
Wow.
Did I do that right?
You probably did.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with it.
Go with it. Alright.
All right, great. So you get a +3 to your app. Malia, I believe, has
1.
+1. And I'm assuming Philelli is not.
+1/10.
Okay.
Wait, none of Tathan's glory would carry over?
Not after 3 generations.
No.
That's so distilled.
And not to daughters.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. So we're going to go around the table. Don't want to roll a d30. All right, so we'll start with Hella. It's a posed app. Basically, it's almost like a joust in that you're rolling app, I'm rolling app, and then we just go in rounds until you get to a certain threshold. And
Are we like strutting?
you're sort of gathered together on the tournament grounds.
We're observing each other.
Yeah, you're observing each other, exactly.
Having small conversations.
Exactly.
Being catty or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
But the real cattiness comes later.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So
I rolled a 10.
a 10. Okay. That beats my 6, so you advance to the next round. Let's see here. Winner of each encounter gets glory equal to the opponent's app. Okay. Alright, so next round.
9.
9 beats my 8.
Yeah.
Let's check how many rounds we're doing here.
10 rounds.
25.
Holy crap.
Okay, let's see. It's a neighborhood tournament. Not too many attendees, so shouldn't be too much. Let's see, yeah. The joust. Okay, 5 rounds. Alright, next.
Okay. 7.
Beats my 3. Okay, next.
10.
Beats my 9.
Yay.
Wow, goodness.
Okay.
8.
Beats my 3.
Wow.
So we'll just pause there and we'll move to Malia.
Okay.
All right.
Roll that out.
16.
Okay, that beats my 12. Or I failed, actually. All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, app 10.
Oh, man.
19.
Failed again.
9.
I critted.
Oh.
So you're out.
Oh, well, no, I crit. Oh, never mind.
You crit.
I didn't
earlier.
realize we could crit them. Yeah.
What's your adjusted app?
Well, it's 17.
Oh, so the 19 would have failed anyway.
Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. I'm all mixed up.
Zing!
All right.
All right, and Philelli.
All right. 10.
I fumbled.
All right.
Acne breakout.
Ooh.
Oh, I failed.
Damn.
Ooh. All right.
But at least I didn't fumble.
Heyo. All right, so that leaves Helith versus Countess Catherine.
Oh, wow.
So I do my hair toss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
treat like extra good. Oh, yeah, okay.
All
Never mind.
right.
I guess I missed this whole.
Okay, here we go. So her modified app is a 21.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
9.
8.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you're adding your 3, right? Plus 3?
Plus 3 to your app. Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh.
She rolled an 8. Or I mean,
Yeah,
she rolled a 9.
but still.
So.
But you're adding, like.
No, I don't think she can add because it doesn't go over 20.
Oh.
Because you're at 19 right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
18. Yeah.
Excellent. So, very good. Very good. So, you are you are the untitled but acknowledged prettiest of the court.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hair toss the other way.
Uh-huh. Oh, actually, these days it's all about hats.
Ah. Okay.
Oh.
How dimensional is your hat?
How dimensional is your hat? Exactly. Actually, and speaking of which, up next is the fashion contest.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Uh-huh. So this is a contest of your fashion skill,
Okay.
augmented by the clothing you are wearing. So Libra value of the clothes and jewelry equals the bonus at a rate of +1 per 1 Libra. It can be assumed that you are all wearing 1 Libra value clothing if you're at ordinary level, which would be these two.
Wait, can I enhance it?
Or 3 Libra value for rich, which would be married, being married to a marshal. No.
Well, I just inherited 4 Libra. Can I use it on clothes?
Oh, if you're using it on clothes, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, just
Very
2
nice.
on clothes, so I can be like rich level.
Sure.
So 3. It'd be 3 Libra.
Very good, very good. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, most contenders are obvious, and obvious women will be roped into it anyway. All it takes is for one lady to approach another and start talking about her clothing, which will cause everyone nearby to watch, judge, and witness. And although not everyone is expected to compete, anyone can.
Witness!
So those of you who wish to sit this one out may do so.
Oh no, I'm going for it.
Might as well.
Yeah. I spent all that money on clothes.
True that.
Alright.
Okay, so
So we have to add the amount of our clothing worth, right?
Yep, to
in
your
addition to what else?
to your fashion
Glory?
skill. No, that's it. Just the
Okay,
amount
why
of
did you
clothing.
tell us about the glory point when
Because that was for your appearance.
appearance only?
Yeah,
And fashion is not appearance, it's a different.
totally different.
Alright,
All right.
let's do it.
So, Heleth?
Yeah, it adds up to 11 for me.
Okay, great.
9.
Okay, that beats my 1. So, let's see here. We will just pause on that. And Malia?
I make it
What'd you roll?
10.
I beat you with a 12.
Oh, boo.
And Philelli.
I'm not going to win. I rolled a 1.
I got a 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so Heleth. There is a
Yeah.
there is a tie
Fair
with the Countess, who is who we were all competing against
Dude,
here.
the Countess has to be pissed. I'm just thinking. She's
And
like,
so-
used to
Yeah.
being the
Who's
queen
this
bee.
upstart?
Yeah.
Fuming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, since there's a tie, then you roll fashion again without any bonus. Okay, it's just your straight fashion skill.
Ah, okay.
So, I got an 11.
Fail.
Okay, so the Countess, as befits her reputation, is judged to have the most gorgeous outfit.
Yawn.
Alright, yeah. Same old, same old.
Mm-hmm. And of course, there's the contest of wit. Who is the wittiest?
Oh.
Intrigue?
Orate, actually.
Orate.
Orate. Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So,
2.
yes.
-2 as well.
Let's see here. All right. All right, just for entertainment's sake, the player should tell whether their lady is making a compliment, quip, joke at no one's expense, a put down, etc.
Joke.
Mm-hmm.
My jokes are terrible.
You rolled a 2, you say?
Oh, that's my orate.
Yes, you're
And
orate.
I rolled
Oh,
a 16.
your orate is a 2. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Jokes are
I
terrible.
love my rouncy. It's so bouncy. That is perfect, right?
There you
Rolling
go.
a 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Philelli liked that joke immensely.
Excellent.
All right, Malia.
Alright, I'm going to...
It's the height of wit.
It is. It's pretty good. I just think it's unfair that Countess Catherine gets all the attention all the time.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's cool, so I'm going to try to talk shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
But my
snap.
rate's a 2. But
Oh
I'm
my
just,
God.
but my just is 18, so I'm feeling like, whoa, like we should all get a chance to like shine.
Okay.
But she's always like walking around with her airs, and I fail. So I end up somehow saying to like, I don't know, like
Or she just is right behind you.
she's
when
right
you're saying
behind me
it.
as if trying to like
Yeah.
say like that's not fair, etc. Just stupid bullshit.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
since you didn't fumble, she pretends she didn't hear you because you were talking low enough that she could let it go without having to make a deal out of it.
All right, good. I just don't think it's fair.
Okay. And finally, the sort of optional segment. Which
Wait, what
is...
about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Shit.
I'm going to try for a compliment.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
And I fail, so hell if your joke was the height of wit.
Nobody's buying it.
No one
Yeah.
believes you.
All right. So yes, the optional.
Thank you.
The optional part of the pageant is a contest of passions. Anyone with passion, one passion is the subject. Anyone with that passion established may be in the contest. Anyone with 16 or more must be in it.
Oh,
And so, of
shoot.
course, the talk is of amours and loves and how they are doing on the quest. And, you know, it is said in Camelot that over the last year, 15 seats at the round table have lost their names, indicating that the owners of the seats have died.
Oh, wow.
So obviously many are dying upon this
Yeah.
quest. And so
Pretty
yes.
sad.
So Malia has an amour. Does
Yes.
anyone else?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so it's just Malia.
What about it? What do you want to know?
Well, you get into a conversation with Orlando, of course.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know her, yeah. Like,
She's Sir Gondryn's wife.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how I know her.
Oh yeah, that one.
So what should I don't know, what do you think? How do you think well, your husband is here, is that so you must not be worried at all.
There's another that I think of often.
Oh.
Who would that be?
He is one who carries my heart with him upon this quest.
Oh, well then he's bound to succeed.
All that passion.
Oh,
Wait, doesn't everyone know who she's talking about?
I
Since
fumbled.
we did
Oh,
that
yes, of
scene
course.
last
You
year?
fumbled your
I
passion.
fumbled my passion.
Well, good thing you don't go mad on this one, but. Okay, so let's see.
She's blurred out. Oh, Leander, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, you're missing the point.
Completely forget Sir Perry.
Oh my
Missing the
god.
point, not as much as you're missing Leander.
Oh! Zing.
I like that. That works. Alright, so yeah, I fumbled.
Oh.
Does that mean
Cheers.
my more goes down by one?
No.
Oh.
It was just an opposed contest, so you're fine.
She obviously loves Leander more than I care about Sir Perry.
So, anyway, there's a tournament going on.
It's not entirely her fault.
No, it's not. Alright.
So yes, there is a tournament going on.
Yes.
So you know you are splitting your time between the castle and the tournament fields outside that are still within the walls of the great city.
Yes.
Seated upon its hill overlooking the seemingly endless Salisbury Plain.
Right.
And
Sorry. Edie's just being distracted.
dog writhing on the rug.
Oh,
And
she's just rubbing her nose in it.
true to his word, Sir Gondryn says put on a duality tournament. Green
Oh.
versus red.
Great.
Pagan versus Christian.
Alright.
At the last minute, there is a mystery knight who enters on the Christian
Seems to
team.
happen. Oh,
Even though
Pretty often,
yeah,
maybe.
exactly. That happens all the time.
Was he dressed in, is he dressed in white or black?
He has covered his shield.
Oh.
Yes.
This happens every time, and I can't believe it. A knight who would be a mystery knight, who usually end up being famous knights,
Yeah.
are like wasting their time on this. The quest is so much more important, I think.
With this foolishness.
Yeah.
It's probably Agravain.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Dick.
Yeah, I know. He's the worst.
This dick. Actually, everyone roll intrigue.
hey, girl.
Fail.
I failed.
You get it?
No, I failed.
Okay. No
Well,
word. No
just-
word of any knight, unfortunately. Of any knight abroad.
Hey. No.
Like,
Suddenly realizing people are here. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
So no one
Go to
knows.
your place.
No one has any inkling.
no one has an inkling.
No,
None that you guys have
we have
heard
no
of.
idea who this person is. Nor, I mean, let's see how good he is.
Yeah. Well, he's a mystery knight, so obviously he's going to win it.
You're right. Actually, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Same old. It's the usual routine around here.
It's only the ladies that have caught on to that.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. They're just like, oh,
Yeah,
great.
exactly. Like, oh, great, there's a
Oh,
mystery
there's a
knight.
mystery
Well, we all
knight.
know where to put our bets.
Yeah. quick, yeah.
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
all,
Yeah.
all the knights are like, oh, it's a mystery
I know,
knight.
they're just rolling their eyes like,
Yeah, like,
oh,
oh,
again.
great. This guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. This guy.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
tittering at like little schoolgirls.
He's going to win, and then he's going to show himself, and it's going to be someone famous.
Yeah, and everyone's going to make a big deal.
Yeah.
And indeed,
No.
the Mystery Knight leads the red
Surely
team
not.
to victory.
Oh, so he's a Christian.
But he
Yeah.
rides off before
Oh,
anyone can
Can
ascertain
anyone
who
capture
he is.
him?
You know, that's turning out to be a thing, too.
Yeah, they just run away. They don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Well, that's obnoxious.
What sort of a coward wouldn't go on the Grail Quest?
I agree.
So-
That's ultimately,
Yeah.
I agree with that comment. He's obviously a coward. He's
Maybe
obviously-
someone who wasn't around for the beginning of the Grail Quest.
Like who?
Lamorak.
He's still alive? You think he's still alive?
My heart hopes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
oh my. Interesting.
tittering and whispering.
As do as do thousands of other ladies.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, well, that's a really good point. Alright, now what? Are we going to have a little mini feast? Or?
Absolutely. So feast
Ooh.
concludes the tournament.
Feast.
Indeed.
Oh, wait,
So
we
you're
don't have
all.
feast cards, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
So you're all present in the feasting hall.
Yes.
Sir Gondren seems to be back to his normal self. The manic glint that was in his eyes is fading.
What the hell compelled him to do... Hey, maybe... Was Gondrins around for the tournament? Do you think he was the Mystery Knight who pretended to be the Mystery Knight?
No, he was up in the stands the whole time.
boo.
Good theory, though.
I just think he wanted to get some glory, like to seem like he was a cool guy, but he's really not. Did I mention that I don't like Sir Gondrins?
You don't like anybody in Salisbury for some reason.
Well, it's just not my home.
Yeah.
I want to go home. I'm kind of tired of all these people. Sir Corey was the only interesting person around.
Can't wait till he gets back.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Womp womp.
Hey,
All right,
don't
so,
womp it. Leave it alone.
Don't womp it.
Don't
You dare womp it.
Don't you want that?
Okay, so
Feast?
yeah, feast. It's a modest feast as befits the times, you know. So it'll just be 2 rounds.
Okay.
So app rolls, please.
I fail.
Ooh, made it.
Crit.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, so we had 2 successes. So there you go, Renae. And
Well, thank you.
so what is Malia doing? Feasting, flirting, or gossiping?
Boating. No, I'm gonna gossip.
Okay, intrigue.
I fumble.
Very good. You hear a rumor that Sir Leander has been killed on the Grail Quest.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Better tell Orlan. She loves him so much.
No, I'm not gonna tell her that. That's horrible. It's probably not true. It's probably just a rumor.
Yeah, but that's what the ladies, the ladies are like, don't tell Orlan, she'll be devastated.
Yeah, no, there's
He's
no
such a good friend to her.
He's such a good friend that
What
he
will
gave
little
her a
Leander
child.
think of his father? I mean, his namesake being killed.
So
All
they're
right.
saying don't tell. They're saying don't say anything.
Yeah. Don't say anything, but I've got it from a good authority, etc. Et
So how would I be able to keep that in check?
Truthful, deceitful.
Oh, I'm 15 honest.
Oh yeah, honest. Sorry, not truthful. But still not.
It's still not
quite
there. Yeah.
notable.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, but you
I
could
just
roll
wanted
it if you want. Just to
No.
see.
No.
Just for S and Gs.
All right. Fine.
Yeah.
I make it.
Made you honest.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay,
Of course,
so
I wouldn't dream of telling her that.
of
That's
course
horrible.
not. Helith.
A serving maid drops a platter of food over you.
Ooh.
Well, make
Girl.
it Dex.
Countess Catherine paid her to.
Except I made my Dex roll, so I cartwheel out of the way.
Oh my god! Jump over the table. Like,
Yeah.
this fluttering of skirts,
Yeah. All of a sudden you're over there. How'd you do that?
like a mongoose.
I think she learned that from years of being married to Jared.
What, trying to get away from him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, 4 kids in 20 years. I'm agreeing.
Yeah, that's true. Where'd you go, my buttercup? moving around like a ninja, you know.
Spider Girl. Oh my god.
Oh.
He's like down in the hall, and you're like up in the gallery.
Yeah, you're like,
Then you can't hear well.
yeah, that's true too. His hearing's bad.
All right, and Philolly.
Holy.
Lady requests to dance. Does that
Oh,
mean
wait,
that
what?
I'm the lady?
That means a knight requests a dance.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just switch the genders.
Is it
Okay.
the mystery night?
So a knight asks for a dance. Opposed dancing roll.
Okay.
All right.
Dance it up.
I fail.
Oh god,
He
yeah.
has a dancing of 20, apparently.
Damn.
Whoa!
Wow.
And I just critted. I rolled 2 20s in a row.
Oh, I have a great story about that, but go on.
Okay.
So I didn't fumble, but
Even with your +5 to your dancing, you failed? Because you critted, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Okay. Then I make it.
You did make it. Okay.
Yes.
So partial success for you.
Partial success.
Glory for that.
5 glory.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. You comport yourself well. And what's your story?
I just view this guy as like a guy who's really a good dancer, and so he'll dance with every lady in the room, like regardless of who it
Because he
is.
just
Oh,
loves
yeah.
to dance.
He loves to dance so much,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
so it doesn't matter. So even if you had failed, you'd still look amazing because
Yeah.
he's so
He
good.
makes
It's like
you look
Sir
good.
John Travolta.
Yeah, that may or may not be a true story. So anyway.
Oh my god.
Vitaly and I used to go salsa dance at the lodge, and there was always a guy.
Yeah,
like
there's always that guy. He
Yeah.
wants to dance with everybody.
Yeah,
no matter
yeah.
what. Which is
Doesn't
fine.
matter if you
It's
can't.
fun. And then
Yeah.
you're just like, oh shit, what did I just do?
Yeah.
You might even call him the Lord of the Dance.
No, let's not, please.
I think we need to.
No, it's
I
fine.
think we need to.
What?
I think that's canon.
No, it's not canon.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, this guy.
He's not your kind of guy.
Give me a recognize roll.
No.
actually. Yeah, with a +5. Let's say.
Really?
Yeah.
I failed by 1.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on today.
All right. Well, as you're dancing a reel, you know, to a jaunty tune, he's kind of keeping his eyes fixed on you the entire time. I'm sorry, keeping his eyes fixed on you the entire time.
Does that mean that I need to make the
Yes,
recognize
you
roll?
make a recognize
I'm
roll.
like, why are you making
You're the one telling the dancing story. I got distracted.
I fail.
Okay. He's keeping his eyes fixed on you the entire time,
Jesus.
and yeah, he seems to have kind of a strange light in his eyes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Slime rat.
No, he's Faye.
Oh.
Oh
Do you
man.
have a strong fairy lore?
No.
Oh. That's weird.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh sorry.
We were stuck.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry about that.
So when you return from the dance, a bit sweaty and out of breath,
Yeah.
your let's see, your knight escort, who would, let's say is a cousin of
Standing
yours,
himself.
who's a household knight at Sarum,
Oh, of course.
is kind of looking thoughtful, and he's like, I don't think I remember seeing that guy at the tournament earlier.
Maybe it was the mystery night.
Perhaps he was the knight who showed up with his arms covered.
Could be.
Wait, who's talking?
Her
My
cousin,
Oh, your cousin.
who's her escort.
Oh,
Yes,
A lady cannot go unescorted.
that's
of course.
Apologies.
So, that was round 1, correct?
But I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Woohoo.
All right, let's get some app rolls for round 2.
Oh,
Make it.
make it.
Make it.
All right, who rolled the 2 highest rolls since it's only a 2-round feast?
11.
11,
6.
8, and 6. All right, so it's these 2. So what is Helith doing? Gossiping?
Attempting to gossip
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
with an intrigue of 6.
Oh man.
Go for it.
Okay. Ooh, rolled a 1.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice, sir.
Oh, thank you.
You made it. All right, so you get some information on Knights Abroad. Apparently,
Thanks.
word has it that although Sir Mordred was obligated to go on the quest just like every other knight,
Yeah.
he basically just rode straight for his holdings in the far north kingdom of Lothian and has been hanging
Really?
out there waiting for the year and a day to expire so that he can come back.
Douchebag.
Oh, wow.
And he's hardly alone. There were many other knights who kind of rode out and they were like,
Really?
and have just kind of been staying away from Camelot until they're
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
until their prescribed time is up.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so yes, Malia.
The minstrels sing. The minstrels pass by and sing a rousing song at your table. So,
Roll singing?
yeah. Proud. Okay. If I choose to join in, so roll singing. My singing is 10. Oh, sure, I'll roll.
Heyo.
I make it.
All right.
So I sing with the best of them.
Check your proud and your singing.
Yay.
You get any glory for that?
10.
Great.
La, 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 la. That's
That's right. Yeah, let's crank that up right now.
No, it's not chanting.
No, this is like choral.
It's not choral. Like, it's probably minstrels. Like, it's like a folk song or something.
No, that's true.
A country song.
All right.
Would you mind passing that?
Oh,
Thanks.
Good enough. All right, and Phileloli.
Fun and games.
Ooh,
A traditional game, apple
And
bobbing,
games.
maypole dancing, etc.
Okay.
is taking place in which I can join in.
Apple bobbing.
Play versus 1d6 plus 6 other knights and ladies.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Huh.
1d6 plus 6.
That's
10.
so cool.
10 other knights and ladies. Opposed decks.
Okay, good enough.
Alright.
So yeah, these are just like some crab apples, since those are like the best that can be harvested right now.
Hey, don't try to bring the tone down. We're having a good time. This feast.
Well, it's like, what are we going to do with these crab apples?
Let's bob for
bob
him.
Let's bob for them.
Just try not to get the worm.
Let's get our bob on.
Yeah.
Alright, I succeeded with a 2 on the first one.
Okay, I failed. How much glory do you get for each round?
5 glory for every success.
Okay. Great.
Round 2,
Round 2.
I succeed with an 11.
Ooh.
I'm so used to having a super low dex.
Whoa. Am I-
This person had a dex of 6 and I rolled a 3, but your
Oh.
11 still beats it.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Okay. Round 3.
Round 3. I fail.
Okay. And well, you should. This person has a dex of 17.
Oh man,
I
yeah.
rolled an 11.
Okay.
Very good.
Cheers.
Cheers, indeed. All right.
Oh, that was a fun feast.
That was a fun feast. It was a very, very fun feast. And it is capped off with the fanfare of trumpets.
Oh.
What?
Mm-hmm. A knight has arrived at the castle.
What?
Mystery night?
He's back.
Mystery date.
The the steward enters and says, "My lord Sir Gondrins, your father has returned from his quest."
Oh wow.
What?
So in comes Earl Robert.
Oh, man, that guy.
Again.
Well,
Again,
because
the
he's
behavior.
always trying to talk to me about marrying, like, somebody.
That's true. He's back. He's back to bother you about
Exactly.
that. So yes.
How does he look?
A bit haggard.
Yeah.
Like he's missed a few meals.
Does he look like he feels successful or victorious, or is he just there?
He's smiling broadly in the manner of one who is happy to be home.
Oh. So he doesn't have a grail in his hand.
He does not have a grail in his hand.
Darn it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Sorry.
Curses.
Sorry about it. So, but yeah, so of course everyone welcomes him with many cheers and
Hooray!
so forth.
He's back!
And yes, he entertains you long into the night with tales of his adventures in which he did not find the Grail.
What did he find?
Did not even come close to finding the Grail.
He just hung out at Mordred's the whole
He just
time.
hung
He got
out.
tired of hanging out, so he just
Exactly.
came home.
Well, I think I'm gonna bounce, Mordred. I'm sick of this. So, no, he just, he quested for the requisite year and a day. It was obvious to him pretty early on that he was not the one favored to find it. So, he entered a few tournaments and encountered a strange knight upon the road, a knight in black armor,
Oh.
who jousted him down. And
He didn't just run past him and...
no, he was actually unhorsed.
No, I mean the Black Knight. Just
No, I know.
Right
Yeah.
past
No,
him.
the Black Knight just actually stopped long enough to knock him off his horse.
Interesting.
And then rode off. and yeah, saw a lot of land and sort of shakes his head sadly. The land is not well. So.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Very sad.
So, you all retire to your various residences that you keep in Sarum. And next morning, you're all awoken by a fair amount of noise and ruckus out in the streets.
What's going on?
Yeah, the peasants are rioting again.
No, you.
Commotion.
This never happens in Newton, Tony.
You all hear cries of something about invasion,
What?
war,
Huh?
No.
etc.
No.
There's no one left to fight.
Yeah.
There must be a
no
mistake.
here. Yeah. No.
The Earl's Herald is making his way through the streets, raising the hue and cry and telling everyone to assemble outside Sarum Castle.
Okay.
Oh.
We do
All right.
so.
Alright. And so the Earl is waiting for you all on a balcony of the keep, looking down into the courtyard of the castle. Daily. And as people are filtering in, he says, "My subjects, I have most distressing news from the west. The armies of King Mark of Cornwall have assembled
Oops.
and are invading our kingdom, it would seem."
Oh.
Is he looking at me? I'm from Cornwall.
He's not looking at you.
I'm from Cornwall.
That's
That's my homeland. This is awkward.
Have you sent me
Oh, maybe
letters
King Mark will
lately?
take me back home. Wait,
Oh my
what?
Have you
gosh.
sent me letters lately?
No. I'm bored. Please invade Sarum so I can go home. Anyway.
They have struck Somerset, and the cities of Bath and Wells have both fallen.
Oh.
So,
All indications are that the armies are making their way in our direction, even as I speak.
Oh, what are we to do?
yeah, what should we do?
Let us flee east.
That's a pretty good idea. Falalala. Falalali.
There are no knights to protect
Yeah,
us.
what do we-
really.
I mean-
So do we take up arms ourselves?
This is...
The Lord of the Dance will protect me.
Where is he in his
Nowhere to be
twinkly
seen,
eyes?
of course.
Damn it.
Ah,
Unreliable for the dance.
Damn it!
Well, what are we to do?
So the Earl says, fear not. I have made sure that the castles of this county have been kept well provisioned, and the garrisons are armed and ready. I have also sent out word for the folk of the countryside to come within the protective walls of the castles.
Oh, God. It's always gross.
And I have sent as many knights as I could spare west to strike in small groups against the army and slow it down as much as possible, to buy us more time to retreat within our fortifications. So yes, there's much chatter at this as the knights who are present are pushing their way forward to, seek an audience with the Earl. Older women are lamenting this return to an older time, telling their daughters that they had hoped they would never see times such as these.
That does not bode well. Well then, this is pretty scary.
Someone says, "Well, at least they're not demons and devils. The
What?
the knights on the Grail Quest have lured those all to the heaths and wastes."
Oh.
Who said that?
Some smartass.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
There's probably demons headed this way. No.
oh my yes.
Another says that Holy Grail didn't bring us any blessings.
Well, then it probably just means they haven't found it yet.
Always the optimist.
I guess so, yeah.
So one of the ladies says, "Aren't you from Cornwall?"
Oh gosh.
I don't speak your language. I'm not from your country. I mean, no, I am from your country. No, What is that to you? What's that to you?
She's a spy. She's a spy within our walls.
Why would I
throw her out?
I don't want to live here anyway.
Well, then throw her out of the castle.
I need an escort to Cornwall, please. No, I'm kidding. What proof do you have that I've spied?
You're from Cornwall? That's all the proof I need.
Who are you to talk to me like that?
I'm a random NPC, no.
Yeah, who are you? Are you a peasant or are you a...
She's a
lady?
She looks like a handmaiden.
Who are you to speak to me that way? Where is your lady? You're completely out of order.
Yeah, so several of her compatriots are kind of tugging at her, clothes and saying like, "Come on, let's go."
Dude, I just stared at her. Just staring at her.
It's death stare.
Death stare.
So,
I feel more self-conscious now, so I'm feeling a little vulnerable.
Yeah. You gotta get out of here.
Your Sarah-me ways.
So yet another lady is talking. She's a simple serving girl, but she's caught quite an audience because she was present when the Earl received the messenger from Somerset. The messenger apparently escaped with his life when the city of Wells fell to the Cornish. He tells of how the Cornish army appeared outside the walls, and of course the people of Somerset are used to dealing with invaders from years past, and so they just did their usual thing of sealing up their city walls and preparing for a long siege. But a strange infernal engine was brought forth.
What? Oh, engine? Oh no. Okay, wait.
A massive iron tube.
Oh no.
Yes. About 10 feet in diameter and 50 feet long. Sitting upon a massive wooden frame with 10 pairs of big stout cartwheels pulled by 20 oxen in 5 ranks. It was slowly hauled into position and over 3 days moved forward towards the walls with great shields protecting it from arrow fire. Finally, a company of robed figures gathered around the back of the giant tube as men moved a giant stone sphere into the tube, and fire was put to the back of the tube, and then there was a tremendous explosion, and the gates of the city and every building for 20 yards beyond that instantly turned to tinder.
This sounds like Merlin's devilry.
It does sound magical somehow, but I am very, very dismayed to hear about this.
At least it moves slowly.
That's true. That is true. Oh no, this is bad. So that was all for nothing. So they made it anyway, and they're using it.
The gates of Somerset fell within 3 days.
Wells. Yes,
Wells.
Gates of Wells. And the city of Bath surrendered without a fight after 100 heads from the citizens of Wells were catapulted into the city.
Okay, that's
and they had heard
not cute.
They had heard tell of how quickly Wells had fallen, so they surrendered on the condition they would not be plundered, and were plundered anyway.
Oh, nice. King Mark is such a douche.
Seriously, should have killed him a long time ago.
God. Assassinate that jackass.
Well, anyway, should we abandon our forts? Well, at least the women and children, and
I don't know. So Earl Robert thinks that he's gonna get through this without a problem.
He's just gonna try and defend the city as much as possible.
We're
as best
dead.
As he can.
We're as good as dead.
Yeah.
So you need to get out of here.
You could certainly ride east for Camelot. That's
But that's like, how long is that going to be? Like 30 miles? Or
It's you can make the journey in one day. It's 20 miles.
20 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Might be safe.
Yeah, it might be better to do that. Are other people doing that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think we'll go along.
Yeah, let's join the...
I'll take 2 of my kids with me. One of my sons is a squire, so he'll probably stay and defend. Help defend me instead.
Of course.
All right.
All right, so you quickly pack your things and join the ever-increasing refugee column that's moving towards the east. Making your way along the King's Road towards Duplain and thence on to Camelot. As you ride, your column is harassed by outriders from the Cornish army.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What do they say?
Oh no, they're just riding up and lobbing arrows into your ranks, basically.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to defend ourselves or see how we...
Let's see how you fare.
Can we appeal to their mercy? Maybe? We have children here. Think of the children.
That's right. Will somebody please think of the children?
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's just see if any arrows find their mark. Okay, Falelali.
Of course.
Your horse is hit by an arrow.
Oh
no.
For 15 points. So less 5 points of hide armor. That would be a 10-point wound to your horse.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll need a horsemanship roll.
I make it.
All right. So you keep control of your horse, but you won't be able to ride it with that wound.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We probably have spare horses. Don't we? No?
Not in a refugee.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to go back to your manors.
Yeah.
But I'm wealthy, so I need, my...
I need lots of things.
Your bouncy rouncy.
Yeah, my
Bouncy rouncy, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, of course, your lady in waiting would have a pony.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So she can walk and you can ride.
The man can walk, yes.
So, all right. So you make your way to Camelot. Due to the kind of slow nature of the column, it actually takes you 2 days. You overnight at Duplain, sleeping outside in your tents.
Man. Scary.
Wretched. I didn't sleep a wink.
And indeed, you eventually catch sight of Camelot shining upon the Silchester plain, looking so far unmolested.
Good.
And so you enter. Obviously, news of the invasion has reached Camelot at this point. So they are going into war mode.
It's pretty crowded already.
Fairly. I mean, it's a large city. It's built to accommodate, hundreds, if not thousands of visitors at a time. So, but rooms are filling up. The Queen, however, extends as many guest chambers and space to the lady refugees as can be accommodated. So you are all put up at the Keep of Gold.
All right.
You can all roll intrigue.
I fumble.
Fail.
Oh, make it.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Helith, you hear from one of the Queen's handmaidens that the Queen is banking on Lancelot showing up
Oh no.
in time to rescue everyone.
What in hell?
Everyone or just her?
Yeah.
Her, and by extension, everyone else.
Oh.
That's no surprise, though.
Yeah, typical queen talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should-
Typical queen
That's
talk.
what she would say.
And you can all roll awareness as well.
Oh. I make it.
I also make it.
Make it
Great. You all catch sight of the king as he's
Oh.
the king.
as he's seeing to the defensive preparations out on the walls and so forth. He's very visible. He is looking older than ever.
Oh god.
Oh,
He looks like Jeridan.
Really?
oh wow.
He's almost completely bald, just stringy gray hair.
Oh my
And a
god.
very stringy beard.
Ew.
And he's just kind of walking around all hunched over.
Oh my
bothered.
god.
Oh, jeez.
That's really disturbing.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yes.
All
So,
right.
Yeah. So, you're all in Camelot. What
Well,
now?
in Camelot. Oh, God.
Oh, so there's no tavern, I guess we could go hang out in.
No, you're at the Royal Hall,
We're in the
so
hall,
that's,
hanging.
you know.
Change our names, dress as men, and go to London.
Yeah.
Meet my
Have a-
burger.
Yeah.
Sir Faleloli. It's a unisex name. What?
Yeah. I don't really know. I guess we can do some more intrigue stuff, or
Would Guinevere invite us to dinner? Or?
Certainly.
feast.
Certainly. Why don't you, let's
Refugee
see.
feast.
Hold on. Something you guys can all roll here. Let me just see what the traits are.
Just some kind of distraction.
We can all play mahjong or something.
Yeah.
Something.
We can,
Yeah,
you
to
know,
pass the time.
play the flower game, right? There's one of those, isn't there? You know,
that?
for her rose garden. You know, everyone has like, it's like
Oh,
Duck Duck
yes.
Goose, but with flowers.
What
Oh.
flower does this represent?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'm holding a flower. Tell me what virtue it represents.
God. Do you really want to do that now?
Not really, but what else is there?
Yeah,
to
what
do?
else? Yeah, exactly.
No, I want to find my starry-eyed knight and dance more.
I know.
Okay, everyone roll against the following traits to see if you get an audience with the queen.
Okay.
Roll your chaste.
Fail.
Make it.
Oh, make it.
Okay, if you made it, roll energetic.
Make it.
Crit.
Great.
Ooh.
If you make that, roll honest.
Are you rolling our chivalrous traits?
Fail.
Your gentlewoman traits.
Oh, okay.
These are gentlemen.
I make honest. Next up is modest.
Modest.
Make it.
Prudent.
Make it.
And temperate.
This is going to be the tough one, guys. Nope.
Oh.
I have a 4 of temperate.
Oh.
Damn.
So close.
That's why I want to dance more.
Yeah.
I want to dance.
I just want to party.
I just want to party.
Alright. Very good. So, no private audience with the queen, unfortunately.
Oh,
So
boo.
close.
She was just going to talk about Lancelot the whole time.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We're not missing out on anything there.
You're right about that.
Anyway, there's much talk about the Infernal engine, what foul sorceries may be causing it to, belch flame and ruination, and so forth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's taking everything for me to...
To what?
I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, how much do I actually know about it?
Well, what I know is that Malia, because I don't know either, but all I know is that Malia knew to throw a fire pod onto the roof of the stone house, and she knew what that would do.
They can't do that. They can't, like, fight. I mean, is it like fighting fire with fire? So should I tell them, like, you have to throw a fire pot on it to destroy it? Okay, who can I talk to? What?
It's up
Is
to
Sir
you.
Kay around?
No, Sir Kay's not around.
I just thought I'd rub that in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so who's around? Constantine? Sir
Constantine is around.
He's
yes.
the steward of the-
Sir Bedivere has returned.
Oh, okay. I'll go check him out.
Mm-hmm. So,
Sir Bedivere.
Bedivere.
Yeah.
Actually, Sir Sean Aston in this continuity.
Oh, indeed.
So he's a bit portly. Obviously, he was not meant for the Grail Quest, but he did his best, and
Okay.
he's returned.
Alright, I think I have a, so I tell him the whole story of my interaction with this infernal device.
Okay.
and I let him know that I think throwing any type of fire at it might help in eliminating it.
He listens to this with great interest.
Okay.
Oh, he does. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. And says, I think the king needs to hear this.
Okay.
And so he takes you.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Jeez.
So he takes you behind a tapestry.
Wait, what?
Through a plain door that is behind that curtain. Down a hall and up a flight of stairs and through another reinforced door, which leads into a grander marble hallway. You proceed downwards with your, shoes clicking along on the marble floor, and you arrive at a grand double door. Bedivere tells you to wait. He goes through the doors, comes back 5 minutes later, and says, "The king will see you."
Okay. Let me go see Skeletor.
Exactly.
Oh God, no! All right, so I walk in.
Right. So this is the king's private chambers. He is sitting on the edge of his bed, which is covered in satin and silk sheets.
His hair.
It's covered
like
in his hair.
All his hair's falling
yes,
out.
his pillow is covered in his hair in like
white.
a perfect pattern of he just got up and it was still there on the pillow.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Just that's what I thought of instantly. Okay. Alright, so he's there. Is he in his night clothes or is he
No, he's dressed.
So he's sitting
it's
on
not
the
unusual for lords to receive petitioners on their bed.
Okay.
So he says, "Bedivere tells me."
Oh my God, no!
that you have news of some interest.
Oh God.
This is horrifying. I don't want to kill him with the news. So I relay the story of the infernal device and my interaction with it, and that
As gently as possible.
I recommend the little fairy infernal device. No. So basically, I tell him about it and how fire could be used to possibly eliminate its threateningness. He rises and pats you on the shoulder and he says, "This is good news indeed. Oh my God.
The salvation of Camelot may lie within your words."
Okay. Just stop touching me.
Yes, his hand is clammy
like a
and
pile of
cold.
leaves.
It's like a mummy is petting you on the
The mummy is
shoulder.
petting me. Ew, no. I was thinking it was more like dried leaves. Like
Dried
the
leaves,
feeling
yes.
of like...
Raspy.
Yeah.
He leaves a handprint of dead skin on your shoulder.
Oh! What is he, a leopard? That's horrible. Okay, so I bow and I leave.
Sure.
Okay, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
You run screaming.
You start walking and then you just start running.
I'm gonna go take a bath to get the old man stink off of me. You probably have some tips for that.
Yeah, the first tip is don't get it on you in the first
When
place.
it's time for his bath, I run the other way. He has servants for that.
Just getting his stinkiness off.
Oh, yeah. After a while, you just get used to it.
Oh, no. That's horrible.
I used to hate the smell of Ben Gay. Now I love it.
Vapor wrap.
Alright, so I like the walking and then running away. Okay, so now what?
So, over the next few days, the armies of Cornwall appear on the plains outside of Camelot.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
Any
scary.
news from Sam?
You can all roll intrigue.
Oh, shit. That was a good question. I fail.
I make it.
Fail.
Apparently Sarum is still under siege, as are all the castles in Salisbury, but the bulk of the army has passed straight through, heading for Camelot, bringing its infernal engine with it, not bothering to use it on Sarum.
I should have stayed in Sarum.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh well.
Well, stay away from the main gates.
Yeah.
You're like wandering past the main gate like that.
Oh my god! Bad timing.
Hey, is there a McDonald's in this neighborhood?
Well, let's ready our cyanide tablets, lady.
Oh no.
Yes, and so from the ramparts of the Keep of Gold, you can see the plains filling up with men from the Cornish army. Rumor has it that Mark has gathered together troops from all four corners of the known world. Many who wish to see Camelot laid in ruins.
Oh,
What the heck?
yeah.
What's
They're
their
jealous
problem?
of your freedom.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
They hate freedom.
They hate freedom.
So bad.
That's the only reasonable explanation.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Mhm. And so Camelot is besieged. So from within the fortified towers, you hear the sounds of men assaulting the ramparts, and the brave spearmen and few knights within the city defending it. Soon you're all pressed into hospital duty, of course.
Yeah.
So let's all get some first aid rolls, please.
Okay.
See how well you all do. Get some glory from it.
Make it.
I make it.
I fumble.
You're fired.
I kill somebody.
You do kill somebody.
What in the hell is wrong with me?
Aww.
Every single thing I've been fumbling and. Alright.
Okay, so
Alright. Sorry. It's really strange.
so that's some glory for all of you, including
Except-
Malia, because you get glory from infamously killing.
A knight.
Yes, actually, Sir Lucan the Butler,
What?
one of the king's oldest compatriots.
Oh, that's horrible.
He was bleeding and you just stuck leeches on them.
No. Oh my god. Alright.
You
make
twisted
it
left
better.
instead of right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Bad.
And so for Heleth and Philelli, let's get some chirurgery rolls as well.
Oh dear.
Make it.
Fail it.
Alright, so Heleth, you tend to Sir Tor, who had also returned from the quest early and was available to assist with the defense, and took a crossbow bolt in a very sensitive part of the male anatomy.
Oh no, he wears leggings all the time.
We'll have to get a walnut to
my
put down there.
No! What? Just one walnut?
Just one walnut.
Oh dear. That's a very intricate surgery.
It is.
Yeah.
Ow.
So, yes.
He got an arrow to the groin?
I'm partly
Crossbow
basing
bolt.
this, and I wish I could remember who it was, but that did actually happen to somebody. They took a crossbow bolt to one of their testicles and continued to fight.
Wasn't that in City of God? With Legolas, whatever.
Oh, Kingdom of God.
Yeah, that one.
Kingdom of
Yes,
Heaven.
which I think was based
Kingdom
off
of
of
Heaven.
an actual
Heaven.
historic
Yeah.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, City of God was a completely different movie.
Yes, yes.
I was like, whoa.
Like, what did Brazilian street
Brazil-
rats
yeah.
have to
How did they get an arrow?
do? yeah, and I think that was based off an actual thing that happened during the Crusades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good God. Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you nurse him back to health.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Over the
Hope
following
is
week.
here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh.
and lots of very strong wine.
No.
Yeah. You know, quiets the raving.
So yes, the assaults on the walls are clearly perfunctory.
There's wasting time until the machine is set up.
Pretty much, and then
Okay.
word spreads like wildfire throughout the streets and towers of Camelot that the infernal device has been spotted and
All right.
is slowly being brought up to be used against the main gates of the city.
Okay.
Oh, I'm really curious. Are we able to peek and see it?
Oh, of course, you can get up on
okay.
a rampart and watch.
Okay.
Totally.
Alright.
So we'll find a safe spot.
Yeah, since my skills aren't required in the hospital, I'm gonna just stare at this stuff.
Thank you very much for your help. The
Leave-
door is over
leave
there.
it, please.
Get the hell out.
What you've done?
No. Yikes.
So yes, you surmount a rampart the morning that the sortie is going to occur. Sir Gawain was able to
Wait.
slip into the city right before it was closed off,
Oh.
and so
Oh,
wow.
he will be leading the sortie.
That's convenient.
Isn't it though? And yeah, you look out over the plains. They're positively carpeted with the enemy troops.
Oh.
The older knights
Scary.
speak of not having seen an army this size since Baden Hill.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And so you all watch as the 20 or so knights charge out from a postern gate, making
20.
for the
Wow.
infernal engine, each armed with a torch.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me happy.
And one by one they fall to the Cornish
Oh no.
defenders
Till it's only Gawain.
until it is only Gawain, and then his torchlight goes out as well.
Ah!
Well, that was pointless.
Well,
Damn.
So, the expedition has failed, and those were the best knights Camelot had to offer.
okay.
Great, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So now what?
Now what indeed?
Go back to nursing. I
Take
Yeah.
cover on the very far side of the
Yeah,
city.
just go really far away.
guess. The city's completely surrounded, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And there's no tunnel or something.
No.
We should have stayed at Sarah.
Yeah.
Should have gone on the London.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that makes no sense. Why did we go to Camelot when King Mark obviously had an axe to grind with?
Because we're expecting them to stop at every castle on the way.
Right.
Yeah.
We sure were. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I really don't know what I could do like as a lady.
Staring death in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Are there carrier pigeons or anything like that?
Afraid not.
Well, only God can save us now, so let's start praying.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll start doing that. And go to the chapel.
It worked in Earthbound.
How about, does anyone have a Grail light? We can just turn it on.
All the knights of the land. See ya.
Maybe we could fabricate one.
Yeah.
There we go.
The hardest night's work we've ever had to do. Make the Grail-shaped beacon.
So Guinevere is still, of course, holding out hope that Lancelot will show
Oh
up.
god.
Well, she's no help.
No, she's obviously deluded.
Yeah.
However, her ladies in waiting, chief among them, Lady Elizabeth, are all discussing other options.
Yeah. What else?
So,
Good for them.
so yes, you're all part of the sort of conclave in the Queen's Rose Garden,
Okay.
Okay.
as the machine is being slowly brought up to the western gate, only 300 yards away. You can hear the twang of dozens of arrows being fired in a futile attempt to prevent the machine from getting any closer.
Is there any way to set fire to it from the ramparts? I know that sounds crazy.
Shoot arrows, like flaming arrows at it.
Possibly, yes.
Have they done
That-
that?
They have not tried that, no.
All right. Who can we talk to? Who can we? That's a great idea.
Who's in charge
Let's
of
just
this?
take over the army
Yeah.
ourselves.
Seriously, like what the heck? So who can we talk to?
You could talk to pretty much any knight. You know, you could try Bedivere again.
Well, where are they? Are we close to where some knights are?
Yeah,
Do
if
we
you
know
want
where
to,
they
if you
are?
want to ditch this meeting and go find Sir Bedivere.
I'm going to
Yeah.
stay at the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go just say, did you do the flaming arrows thing? That might work. So
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. So at the meeting, the ladies are seriously discussing the possibility of surrender.
No. Well, I heard rumors of how these invaders treat women, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's bad.
surrender.
I'd rather die.
Surrender didn't work very well for Bath.
No.
Yeah.
And I have significant doubts that Camelot, the city of their highest spite, would offer any sort of
Any mercy or...
protection for us
Oh,
were we to surrender.
right. So...
So there's quite a bit of debate, between those 2 points of view. Meanwhile, Malia, you seek out Bedivere. So you find him out on the battlements, of course. His face streaked with sweat and grime. He says, "This is no place for a lady. Please, please, go back." His arrows whiz overhead.
Alright, so have you set the arrows on fire as you're shooting at the cannon? Or whatever this is?
The thing.
The thing that...
The devil
infernal device.
The infernal engine.
The demonic device.
So he says, "We have fired flaming arrows at it, and they just bounce right off of the tube."
Have you been shooting at the guys moving the tube or moving the...
They are well hidden behind those shields. You see them there, and there's like these giant man-sized shields that are being ported around.
Alright, well, okay, that's all I got.
Give me an awareness roll.
Oh.
Please let me make it. And that's, of course, no.
Oh, man.
All right.
What do you do now? Do you go back to
I'll just go back. Yeah, I have nothing else to add since I failed my awareness roll.
Okay.
So what's going on up there?
It's chaotic. They
Did
don't
you
know what they're
convince them
doing.
to try the flaming arrows?
They said they have been, and then they just bounce off of the device,
Is there any way they could just shoot inside of it, maybe somehow?
like inside of the tube part.
Yeah.
Maybe you could convince them of that, because I don't know if they want to listen to me anymore. Honestly,
Okay, so
I'll go with you. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's put on some armor though first.
Any type of padded armor. or
Yeah,
whatever.
something. Arrows,
Protect
scary.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and then
Back we go.
and then I Bedivere.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll present my idea of shooting in the tube rather than.
But what good would that do?
It seems like a vulnerable spot. Think about if you were to shoot in it's like a dragon. Look at it. It's made of.
in the mouth of the dragon.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Don't the stories tell of dragons being brought down by being shot in the mouth?
In their nose. A vulnerable spot.
It's possible. It's possible.
Can't believe he's humoring us.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's like,
surprised.
wow, really?
It's the armor I'm wearing, isn't it?
Yes.
Makes you a little bit more like a knight.
Yeah. Like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So at this point, the debate has shifted from outright surrender to perhaps sending a delegation to King Mark to see
Oh no, that's not good. That's not a good idea.
to see what terms he would accept
Yeah.
to basically, agree to a truce.
Nope. I don't think he's in it for truth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him. I give my 2 cents.
No, but they could stall them.
That's true.
Aww.
So Elizabeth turns to Philelli.
Hello.
Feel like Tom Brokaw whenever I Philelli. You were very much against surrender. What do you think of the truce idea?
I think that he would not accept a truce, but if it was coached to him in a certain direction, he would at least accept delegations for the truce, which might give our knights more time to arrive at our aid.
All right.
And even one more day of that monstrous machine not destroying our gates is another day that we have to live.
Indeed. Well, ladies, says Elizabeth, I know that the king and his knights would never agree to this. They would see it as a breach of their honor. So I intend to ride forth and seek this truce myself.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Have fun with that. We'll watch you.
How
We'll
soon are
wait.
you intending to do this?
Yeah.
As soon as I may.
Alright, well. All right, I'm riding with you.
Made you valorous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see if I can make a valorous of
I
5.
failed my valorous.
Good luck.
All right. So Lady Malia is riding out with Lady Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Okay. So Elizabeth feels that departing after dark would be the best strategy.
All right, I'm down.
Okay. Meanwhile, flaming arrows are lofted into the tube of the infernal device to no effect.
No! Whoa! Damn it!
Disappointing.
I know.
Okay, so that night, Lady Elizabeth meets you in a side courtyard that gives access to a postern gate. She's wearing a black hooded cloak,
Okay.
fitting the covert nature of this operation.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, with your ladies in waiting accompanying you, you slip out through the postern gate and make for the Cornish camp.
Oh, that's so scary.
I know.
So soon enough, you are confronted by some strange-looking men. They are shorter than you
What?
and walk with a strange bow-legged gait. They smell strongly of horse and
Oh.
have heavily lidded eyes. They are barking at you in some language you do not understand, but seeming to, look at you with sort of leering gaze.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ride past them?
You start to, and then they grab the reins of your horses.
Can I kick one in the face?
Yeah, roll dex.
I make it.
Okay, what'd you roll?
12.
Beats my 6. You kick him in the face. Blood bursts from his nose,
Right.
and he screams in agony.
Good.
His compatriot draws a rather mean-looking dagger, and looks like he's getting ready to shank you, when a Cornish knight comes riding up.
All right.
What's the meaning of this? Clear out, you rabble!
Who are these guys?
So he looks at the two of you. Are you from Camelot?
Indeed, we are.
What brings you to our encampments?
I'm going to rely on Elizabeth to...
Okay, so yes, we have come to seek a truce. Which he kind of guffaws.
Right.
You know. And he says, that sounds like a ruse to me. Now, while they're talking, give me another awareness roll.
Ooh.
This time at a +5, since you're
Yay.
closer.
Make it.
Great.
Yay.
So, you notice off to the side, in the light of campfires that are kept well away, are about a dozen carts, all marked with a strange sigil that you recognize as being the same symbol that marked that stone house.
Oh. Okay. How many carts?
About a dozen.
Oh, God.
They're within about 100 yards of the Infernal engine, which
Right.
sits sort of dark and lowering in the
Yeah.
in the moonlight.
Almost a dozen? Okay. All right.
I'm being
The
silly.
dog is striking a pose.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what do you think?
I think those carts should be dispersed like immediately or sabotaged in some way, but I can't do anything about that. So, okay, I'm gonna just make a mental note. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, so in due course, Elizabeth and the knight continue to argue, and let's see. He eventually rebuffs her, clearly
Oh.
suspecting some sort of treachery.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I don't know how I could like handle like a dozen carts of this stuff. Is it like they just have the marking on them, or? All right. So while they're arguing, I'm gonna sneak into the camp because that means that wizard's gonna be there, right?
Maybe.
So I'm gonna start looking for the wizard in the tent.
Okay. Let's see here.
God, that was the wrong choice. All right. I can tell you're like.
There's no right choice. I'm keeping one step ahead of you here. So, yeah, no, I'm just thinking for sneaking. Give me a dex roll.
Make it.
What'd you roll?
Rolled a 9.
Okay, that beats the awareness roll of 1 that I just rolled. So you do manage to slip away. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to start looking at the tents to see if there's the wizard guy.
Okay, that would be an awareness roll.
I fail.
Okay. So all these tents look much the same. They're not really marked.
All right, so I'm going to go up to inspect the carts closer.
Okay. All right, so you get close to the carts. You smell a very distinctive sort of sulfuric odor lingering about them.
Okay.
And but before you can get a good look at them, the knight who's been talking to Elizabeth spots you.
All right.
Hey, get away from there! Get away from those carts!
All right. So are they holding like a pile of stuff? Or are they in like leather sacks or something?
They're very high carts. They have high walls, so you can't really see into them. Yeah.
Do they have latches in the back?
Yes.
I'm going to undo all the latches of every single cart.
Okay. The knight draws his sword and starts riding towards you.
Oh.
Give me a dex roll again.
I fail.
Okay, so you get one of the latches undone. They're all kind of sitting at an angle because they're not hitched to anything. So you get one of the latches undone, and the door drops open, and all this black granular powder spills out. Sorry, and
that's the last thing you see.
Well, yeah, he's riding at you. So let's see. You can do a combat skill of your choice at a -5.
Or?
That's it.
Okay, dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to impassion it.
Sure thing.
Oh.
I want to see... Well, no, my honor. Honor? What does honor mean for ladies?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I'm contemplating.
I'm trying to defend the frickin' kingdom. So,
Yeah, that's very
I mean, that's like...
Do you have an homage to Arthur? Or?
No.
No? Okay.
But this is the right thing to do. I mean, this ties into what I was trying to sabotage in the first place.
Right.
So...
Okay.
How can it not be...
Do. Okay. Yeah, okay. Honor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, I make it.
Great.
So it's plus...
So it'll be a +5 net.
Because you're going to lose 5
Right.
because he's not.
Right. Okay. And I make it.
What'd you get?
14.
Okay, I got an 18. So... That is a 15-point wound.
Oh. Okay.
Is that a major wound?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice going.
Con's like 20, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so the steel of the sword bites into you and blood flows freely over your clothes as Lady Elizabeth screams.
Wow, what
You monster!
Yeah.
And so the knight pulls his horse back around and says, "Get out of here before I kill you."
I'm gonna go to the other cart. I'm gonna try to undo the thing.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Oh!
All right. Well, he'll get a free attack on you if you do that.
Well, nobody's here to save us. I mean, nobody's here, so this is bad. I have to. If I go down, it's like going down. I mean, what else can I do? There's nothing I can do with the castle. Here, at least, I can spoil some of their ammunition. Obviously.
Now, Apple.
What about her? What about her?
How long has she been with you? Is she a lifelong?
Yeah.
So she's been in on this the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Bodyguard roll for Apple?
No.
Kind of.
I don't want her to die.
So Apple yells out, "My lady!"
Uh-huh.
And she lofts something towards you.
Oh, what is it?
Well, make a dex roll and catch it.
I'm gonna fail my dex roll. What are you expecting from me?
Very good. So, what am I expecting?
I mean, I
from
feel
you?
impassioned. Rude. Totally
Ow.
worth a shot, Renae.
You didn't fumble it.
Yeah,
which
thank
is
God.
fine.
Okay.
So it lands in the pile. You put your hands out and it goes right through your hands. And it lands in the pile of that granular powder.
Oh.
And you can see that it is an unlit fire pot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, how can I light it?
You have
Flint?
some flint on you.
Alright, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna start to do it.
Okay, so the knight will get a free attack on you
Alright,
for
it's
doing
fine.
that. Alright.
Gonna blow everything up, man.
So, you hear Apple telling Lady Elizabeth to ride hard.
What is up with... Yeah, okay.
And the knight gets a critical on you.
Oh.
Oy.
And so,
Does he cut my head off?
what are your current hit points?
9.
Okay, I think it's fair to say, since I'm rolling 10d6, that that's an automatic death. So, your last sensation on Earth is of sparking this flint, right? Before, yes, your head is separated from your shoulders. Meanwhile, back in Camelot, have we all seen the footage of the explosions in China?
Yeah.
Yes. Basically, the night sky is lit up,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's just this wall of flame that rises up west of the city.
Wow.
The bloomers.
Yeah, and then like every window in Camelot is shattered by the shockwave of this explosion.
Yeah, I think our first assumption might be that that's the machine that's gonna...
Oh, that's a good...
Ooh, so yes, everyone's like genuflecting.
Fixing themselves. That's a
Yeah.
good point. That's a very good point.
And there's like secondary explosions, and just,
Yeah, this is the end.
Oh, yeah. It's the end times.
Yeah.
indeed.
For sure. If only Lord of the Dance was there.
Where's my Lord of the Dance?
One last dance.
And so,
Shirt and his...
Yeah.
and so, yes, yes, there's a massive explosion, and you all, spend an anxious quarter hour or so waiting to hear the sounds
Yeah, I
of the
tell my
invading
children,
army.
wait until you see the enemy knights upon us, then, I don't know, whatever poison we have.
Right,
Yeah.
fall on your swords.
Yeah, something like that.
Open your veins.
Yeah. But instead of hearing the sound of rampaging soldiers, you begin to hear cheers.
Ooh.
And yes, general celebration.
Oh.
Who's celebrating?
Yeah, this is strange.
Vuvuzelas being blown and that sort of thing.
Oh. It's the invading army coming and celebrating.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
That must be it.
Yeah.
All right. And so at this point, the door of your chamber flies open.
Oh, God.
Ah!
My dagger's ready.
Yeah.
Ah! Valorous roll. Yeah, make it.
You made your valorous roll. Yeah, okay, valorous roll for Helith as well.
Oh, okay. I made it.
Great.
Oh,
All right, so you
great.
both forestall your daggers.
Yeah.
And you that was not a roll you wanted to fumble.
Okay.
Slip.
Yep.
And you see Lady Elizabeth standing there, covered in soot, blood flowing freely from her ears,
Oh.
but smiling nonetheless.
Oh.
And she says, "The enemy army is routed!" She yells.
Wonder what?
I said the army is routed! Yes, so she... she motions for her ladies to follow along. And the chamber quickly empties. So.
I'm confused.
Let's go look.
Yeah.
And so, from the ramparts of the tower, you can see that indeed the Cornish army is pouring off the field back from whence it came, and in many other directions as well. The infernal engine lies on its side, cracked down its length, and there are great fires burning all over the fields from that tremendous explosion.
How did this happen? How is it possible?
It's the hand of God.
God is good.
He saved us.
Struck down the enemy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Because the Christians won at tournament.
That makes the most sense.
Exactly.
So yeah, so over the next day, obviously the story gets out of Lady Malia's valiant sacrifice. And so, yes, whatever was powering that infernal engine,
Whatever that was.
Whatever devilry
Stuff.
was put to the flame and was proved to be the undoing of the King Mark's great secret weapon.
I should have asked if we'd brought torches with us or any of that. Like, I don't know why I didn't think.
Probably not if you were trying to sneak out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good old Apple. Did Apple survive? Did Apple survive?
Of course, she told Lady Elizabeth, ride!
Yay!
She was riding too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Intrigue rolls for the
living?
Hella, for the living, yes.
The lolly living.
The lolly.
Also fail.
Okay.
Oh, man.
No juicy gossip.
Boo.
Nope.
Because there had to have been. Come on.
Alright, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Apparently Guinevere is angry that Lancelot
Oh, girl.
Honey.
And so you return to Salisbury. The
man.
county lies in even greater ruin.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, God.
After the depredations.
How's London?
London's great.
Yeah.
London's never been better.
See?
It's never been better. Huh.
So, with that wrapped up, we return to the dungeons beneath a certain castle, since we're doing well on time.
Whoa, we are.
That's right.
Oh, shoot.
Shift gears, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's hair where there wasn't hair before.
That's right.
Where's Leander's character sheet?
He's right over there.
Okay.
And so, Dave, you were playing Heaves.
Heaves is up.
I think it's reasonable to say Heaves is also
One of those,
under the sway of the Black Hermit.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as I mentioned before, at the close of last session, you are under the thrall of Black Hermit, and thereby forced to live in his degraded, decadent palace. So, and that there are some nights.
Yeah.
There are some nights where fighting against the fell influence, and others who are getting into it, because that's their fetish, apparently.
Right.
And so we get to make some rolls to see how much you all are affected by your time in the Black Hermit's sway.
Oh, man.
Okay, so each year spent in the castle of the Black Hermit erodes the morality and ethics of any knight. The decadence and debauchery he witnesses each day gives him a check to all the traits in the right-hand column.
All of them? Every single one?
Yes. So all of your right-hand column traits are checked.
Okay.
Okay, and that is going to be...
all right.
That is going to affect us on the upcoming winter phase. So let's do a winter phase for you guys.
It's going to be 556.
556.
All right.
Okay.
You don't need to roll yearly events, obviously. We know what you're up to.
Oh, does Sir Heaps roll solo, or we know what he was up to?
Actually, let's give him a solo just to see what he was doing
Before he got
prior. Yeah,
trapped.
and let's just say it's automatically a quest since that's what he was doing.
Sounds good. So D20 or D6?
Let's see, on a quest, you're going to roll a D6.
All right.
So we have to roll all of our things.
Yeah.
3.
For 3, okay. Okay, Quest of Chivalry. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So roll your energetic, or roll your chivalry straight, basically.
Okay.
And check any that you make.
Okay. Cool. There, get that checked. Fail. Fail. Fumble.
Jesus.
Make.
Fumble.
Alright.
How many did you make?
2.
Okay, so you failed your quest. Make an aging roll.
Oh man.
Funny is I had a better chance to actually succeed than I did. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I succeeded at 3. Does that make a difference?
Actually, 2 to 3 is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aging roll. I rolled an 8, so I lose
That's
1.
1, yeah.
All right, I lose a point of strength.
Okie doke. And you also fumbled, I heard.
I fumbled my modest.
So roll a d6.
Sure. 5.
You insulted somebody. So roll your honor,
Make it.
your temperate,
Fail it.
and valorous.
Make it.
2 out of 3. Integrity gives you a check to your honor.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and roll your checks.
Quite a few of them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm critting some of these.
Whoa.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for you. When
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you crit it, then that's, you want to fail it straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
All right. Well, that I thought it was going to be way worse. It really wasn't bad.
This, I think,
for
is
me.
going to be devastating for me.
Yeah, same here.
Shit.
I'm going to lose, like, so much yearly glory.
I made 8 of them.
Oh my god.
I only made 4.
Wow.
By made, you mean goes up 1 point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So far, I've made 3 out of 3.
Uh-huh. Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right. And, of course, anyone who's 35 of age or more, make an aging roll.
Rude. 5.
That is 1. 6.
Another. Oh, wait. No. I rolled a 2d6, right?
Yes, you do.
Sorry. 10.
That is 2.
6.
No loss. And
1.
point of size.
14. I'm shrinking.
Okay, and let's see. Obviously, no childbirth, no child survival, no marriage, no economics.
Right.
Horse survival.
I think they'd maintain our horses, right?
They do maintain your horses, yes.
Yeah, and horses fine.
Horse makes it.
Ironically, you're all being maintained at, perfectly ordinary knight levels, so
Ew.
Oh.
at least he's a good lord to you all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good lord. Good God, Niles. All
Oh my
right,
God,
so...
stop it. No!
And then training and practice.
Alright, I just went from having 1, 2, 3, 4. I just went from having 6 personality traits, 16 or more, to 1.
Oh my God! You are getting all Pleasure Island over there.
Whoa. You
Smoking
turned into a
cigars.
donkey.
Yeah. Your donkey ears have sprouted.
14 reckless. Wow.
Alright, so training and practice?
Yeah.
Alright.
I made 8 on my aging roll, by the way.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay.
1d6.
Ah. 4?
Okay, that's your 4th attribute down, which I believe is your con.
Ah.
Alright. I'm good.
Okay.
I wonder how Kinring's doing.
Yes.
He's just a prisoner.
I'll have to email Jade and let her know. So, on the one hand, he won't have the debauchery and influence.
Right.
But on the other hand, he's living in a
In
dank
a
dungeon and he's
prison.
92 years old. So
Yeah, it's bad.
that's a problem.
It is
Yeah.
a problem.
All right.
Poor guy.
I know.
All right. So glory from last year for the survivors. Tathan got 360 plus
Ooh.
annual. Leander got 355. Dave, if you want to just note Caligaris' posthumous glory,
Oh, sure.
Oh,
he got 495.
he was a really great character, by the way.
I know.
I really.
And he
enjoyed
went out
him.
in a good way.
He
I
did,
thought,
but
you know?
yeah.
Especially
I really
considering
enjoyed him.
his, all the odds stacked against him.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, if only he hadn't had that change of heart, he would have had a lot of fun here.
It's like, I never want to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know what you guys are.
Like, no, I'm writing there
Yeah,
so that I
good.
can pledge,
Yeah.
like, in person.
So I can pledge. I'm picturing the Black Hermit as like this big wooden paddle on his wall, Like,
Now all I can think about it is, like Animal House.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir. May I
exactly.
have another?
Yeah, like,
Mm.
just picturing them just like, oh my god. Alright.
Yes, indeed. All right, so that was Winter Phase 556.
Yes.
Or 550, 556? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
So you spend another year in his thrall.
Great.
So
Good.
roll those
Are
negative
you
traits
serious?
again.
Wait, this is for 3 years, right?
2.
Oh.
You guys adventured for 1 and then got captured, so.
Alright, so it's going to be 557 now?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, this is not cute. Oh.
Yeah, glad I didn't waste any training trying to keep anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, how the wine flows. And the prostitutes beckon.
What?
I cast many a wine from nothing spell.
He's drunk every day before noon.
Drink every day before.
Harry wakes up to another tequila sunrise. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Oh, stop being so flippant over there.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. What
I
can I
know
say?
you are. It's ridiculous.
I know.
You're the one who needs to take all your checks in your right hand column
Oh,
traits.
I'm at 20 in every single one, baby.
Oh, that's scary.
In GM mode, at least.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what a lustful GM would be like.
Ew. Please don't. Think
Actually,
about
wait, I do, because I've read
Yeah.
some creepy gamer stories.
it. Yeah, so no.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the creepiest gamer thread.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well that was way worse. So
God damn
seriously,
it.
like 10 of them.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
You're just making every single one.
Yeah, everything except for 1 on mine.
Yeah, that's not cute. So funny.
This was a little better for me.
A little bit.
Whoa.
All right. And those of you who are old enough, make an aging roll.
Oh, rude. On top of everything else, he should give us like this immortal, like kind of vampire type thing. Alright, 10.
That is 2 rolls.
6 and 4.
No loss and a point of con.
Oh, no!
And you recalculate your derived stats as well.
Yes. Don't have to tell me that. Rubbing it in. Rude.
Dude, I'm just role playing the Black Hermit over here.
Whatever. No, I don't believe you.
Why am I picturing him like Gene Hackman
Right.
Oh.
in Quick and the Dead?
Quick and the Dead.
Alright, I now have no traits at 16 or over.
Oh my god. Heaves, we hardly knew ye.
It's true. We hardly knew.
No,
him.
now he's a totally different person.
Yep, I've changed. I'm notable for nothing except for some passions.
Rough.
What are your passions?
All 16.
Oh.
Loyalty, love, hospitality, honor, and then an 11 homage Arthur.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
And
Yeah.
5.
On my aging roll.
Oh, a 5 on your aging roll. Okay. That I think is 2, but let me double check. No, that's just 1 actually. So 1d6.
Okay. 2.
So that's your second attribute, which would be Dex.
Dex. Okay. So I lose 1 point.
Lose a point of Dex.
Alright.
All right,
go.
and train and practice. Horse survival.
Horse.
Horse is fine. Training and practice.
Yep.
And of course, this year you just get your annual. Okay. So you spent 2 long years in the thrall of the Black Hermit. Let's see. I'm giving emo enough color here. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Is that?
I don't know if that's emo enough.
No. Let's see.
Red, dude, red.
Oh, red? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there we go.
Nice.
Ooh. All right. So yeah. The year is 557, although you only know this if you've scratched out the days, the walls of your dormitory cell that you occupy with 30 other knights.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
funky.
Not cute.
No.
And so, yes, in due time, a summons is sounded. Another knight is approaching the keep for the first time in
Oh my god.
those long 2 years.
It's Lancelot. I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna yeah, I just put you guys through 2 winter phases just to kill
Just
you.
to kill us. Wouldn't put it past you.
And so,
Wouldn't be the first time.
No. Nor the last.
la la la.
One of the last.
I was looking at this earlier today. Each year I record on 2 pages, and I started on page 1 of this notebook. So this is how much we've played so far.
Which is like basically
Almost the entire notebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 8/10.
Yeah, or 4/5, if you will.
Yeah. I filled out
Sorry.
a whole composition notebook about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever filled a notebook before with anything. So.
Yeah.
So a knight comes riding up.
So we ride out to meet him in combat, right?
Hoping to cook nuts.
Yes. So the Black Hermit sneeringly summons all of you to ride out and capture this knight as well. And okay.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna ride out.
So everyone roll heraldry as you ride towards him.
Any bonus?
Yeah, plus 10.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. All right, finally, savior.
I succeed.
Make it. Yep.
I crit.
Wow. Okay. Check your heraldry, Leander, as you recognize the arms of Sir Percival.
Yes.
Oh.
Strangely, he is in the company of
no.
3 women.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
yeah.
It's not going to end well for them.
No, this isn't good.
One of them is sitting upon a white mule. She is utterly bald, but wears very noble clothing. Then there is a 2-wheeled cart, driven by a woman with short hair and wearing more modest attire. The cart is empty. And then on foot is another woman with long hair, but dressed in poor, disheveled clothing.
All right.
So you guys are riding up. Who wants to take on Sir Percival?
Oh hell
Let's
to the
see.
no.
14 reckless.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
think- yeah.
Yeah, my reckless is
Okay.
7 still, and that was with some boosts.
I remember when my reckless was 7.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I remember my reckless was 9. That
Yeah.
was 2 years ago.
All right.
So I draw my sword and I ride up
Okay.
to charge him.
So Percival remains mounted upon his finely caparisoned horse, although the caparison is looking much the worse to wear for these days. It's dirty and torn.
Yeah.
But yes, he's just kind of sitting astride his horse, full armor, shield, everything, but he's not armed.
Not armed.
Not armed. He does not have a sword in his hand.
He's being all kung fu about it.
That's right. He's just like,
He's one of them quick draws.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So I start yelling, "Wah!"
For the Black Hermit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're like totally into it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's already. Give me. Wait. Never mind. Sorry.
All right. So make your weapon roll then.
Okay. Did I say sword? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I made it.
All right, so even as you're charging in and swinging your sword, Percival does not go for his. In fact, he does not even attempt to block your blow.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
He's so great.
Oh, wow. That's 8d6, isn't it?
Charging, well, let's see. What's your normal damage?
Let's see, 5.
5, so make it 6d6. You do have the momentum of the charge, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Take this, Percival.
46 now.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, I see 6s. Okay, 3. 11, 17, 19.
No.
19, okay. Alright, so you strike him.
Doesn't even beat his chivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, actually, you dent his armor, but do not appear to.
Does he
wound
flinch
him.
at all?
Well, he is size 15, so he is knocked back a bit by the blow.
Wow.
Oh, we're the
Makes a
same
fortitude
size.
roll. And as soon as you strike him,
Uh-oh.
okay, all of you feel the puppet master-like strings of the Black Hermit fall away.
Yes!
Oh.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's kill him.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think we have to tell him, like, right? Like, tell Percival, like...
No,
He
Percival
knows?
Percival lifts the visor of his helm and grins at all of you. And he says, "These ladies told me the secret of this castle, and I have come to free you by taking the blow of aggression without returning it.
Oh.
Do as you will with the Black Hermit. I am still seeking the Grail." Yeah.
Wait, what about the ladies?
They just kind of take off after him at a normal gait,
Oh,
you know?
Let's follow his ass.
Alright, let's get this hermit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Kill this
It's
fucking
on.
Wheel the
hermit.
horse around.
Yep.
Find this fucking,
Fucking
hermit,
hermit,
and
yeah,
kill
fucking
his
kill-
fucking ass.
Oh my god. Alright. So let's go. We got a free Kinrain too, and all the prisoners.
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
Black Hermit first.
You also know for a fact that there are many knights who, in that castle, who will probably not want to.
Yeah, they don't want to
voluntarily
like.
leave.
So do they feel the strings?
Everyone would. So now you have free will, basically.
Oh
So you can make your own decisions.
Oh my god. So yeah, there's gonna be some people in there that are just like, F this crap. We're totally on his side.
Exactly. Black Hermit forever.
Yeah.
And it
For
will
life.
penance.
For life.
For life.
They're getting eeked.
They're getting inked as we speak.
Yeah.
I'm pretty vengeful now, though. Sorry about that.
What's that?
Vengeful.
Vengeful, yes. you grew more vengeful
Yeah.
over the last 2 years.
I am no longer as forgiving as I am vengeful.
That's right. There you go.
Well, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, let's make it
So where
happen.
is he? Is he in his throne?
He's probably going to be somewhere in the hall, as he usually is.
Yeah.
Let's go get him.
With
Let's
his-
ride
with his
up.
many
Can
concubines.
we ride our horses
Yeah.
into the castle?
If you'd like.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
let's just charge up and get rid of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that black basalt rock upon which the castle is built, and there's this ramp leading up to it where Caligaris met his unfortunate end.
You can still see the bloodstain.
Oh,
Man.
You do note that the omnipresent and ever-present black thundercloud that has loomed over the castle is no more.
Are they
It
seeing the
is
sun from
dissipating.
in the window? Like,
It's not so much the sun is out, but there's just no
it's
longer
overcast.
Yeah, it's still like this
Okay.
lead and gray sky
Oh,
like
yeah.
everywhere. But the
It's
black,
not a black
the
cloud.
the almost cartoonish black thundercloud has dissipated.
right, okay.
You further note as you ride up the ramp that the 2 black armored knights that killed Caligaris, who were kind of like the Black Hermit's personal bodyguard, you came to learn,
Yeah.
that you never saw out of armor. Basically,
Ew.
as you ride
Yeah.
towards the gates, you just see these 2 piles of black armor lying
Oh.
on the ground.
Are there any shields? They have shields? Or...
Yeah, although you're armed.
Is the
I
armor
mean,
useless?
you're
Okay.
fully
I'm just
armed.
wondering if that armor was particularly powerful or enchanted.
Actually, it looks all pitted. It's
Oh,
like this kind of
okay.
iron, pitted
All right.
iron armor.
Let's keep riding in.
Okay. So yeah, you ride. You knock the castle gates open with your lances and ride into the antechamber, where, sure enough, 3 of the degenerate knights have come out to see what the hell is going on. So like, hey, did you capture that knight or what? What the hell's going on around here?
All right, we're gonna kill
Yeah.
I feel somehow different.
Do they really? So I imagine some of them don't even feel different.
No, you're probably right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're just so used to.
They're so used to feeling like
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well, are we still on horse?
you are on horse and they are on foot.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are armored and armed, though.
That's perfect.
But they're not
That's okay.
expecting to
Yeah,
be attacked,
no.
right?
No.
Or-
But they are
Okay.
armed, so,
Let's get 'em.
conflict solved. Let's take them out.
Yep.
All right, so
Agreed.
take that,
So-
Leander and Hebes. Okay, so very good. There we go. All right. All right, so one for each of you. You each get a +5 to your weapon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Spur to horse.
Yep.
Okay, so
Definitely.
take
Oh,
that.
wait, what? What are we doing?
+5 to your weapon skill.
I make it.
Made it? Okay, I rolled a 1. I'm guessing you
Oh.
didn't roll that.
No.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and this is 6
Just regular damage.
regular. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I'm really distracted. What are we doing again?
We're killing 3 on.
Okay, all right.
on
3
foot
guys.
knights.
That's what I thought. Okay, and we're adding what to ours?
+5 to your
+5.
skill.
Okay, so
That's okay. 20.
20? Okay. Let's see. They have 14 point armor plus their shield, so that absorbs the shock of the hit, but is higher than their size. Dex roll makes his dex roll. Okay.
Okay.
Leander.
so 13.
13. Okay.
This is horse damage.
No,
No.
just regular.
Oh, regular. Oh,
He misses, so
Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage.
all right. 27.
Oh, good.
28.
28.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. That is more than twice. Wait, no, that's exactly twice his size, so it's not an auto knockdown. He's not knocked down. He does take damage. Let's see. I missed. So 28. So he takes 14 points of damage. Okay. That is not a major wound.
Okay.
All right. And Hebes.
I rolled a 10.
A 10. Okay. I missed.
Well, it's a thought that counts.
Yeah. All right. Are they wearing 14-point armor?
They sure are.
Then this doesn't beat it.
Okay.
I
But
did not roll above a 4. In fact, I barely
What-
rolled above
what?
a 3.
Oh my god.
What the
Did your total exceed 14?
No.
No. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Right.
Yeah.
Right, 14. All right.
It barely exceeded 10.
Okay.
Did you add the extra dice for the hammer?
He doesn't have a hammer. He has a spear.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not.
Thinking of Dag, R.I.P.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
aw.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
I'm still
All right.
riding past. I just want
Yeah.
You want to ride
Yeah,
past?
keep
Yeah.
going.
You
Just
wanna
keep
ride
going.
past?
These guys are on
Okay.
foot, so
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
right.
really
Black
bother me.
Hermit or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be
That's
a
right.
contest of your horsemanship versus their weapon skill.
Okay.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your horsemanship.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Make it.
I crit.
Nice.
Natural.
And Heaps, how did you do?
I rolled a 1.
All right, well, I missed on that one. So,
Oh, there you go.
yeah. So, yes, you all managed to just bowl them over, basically.
Yeah.
And ride through into the hall, where the Black Hermit is rising from his throne, casting aside his concubines, and gathering his robes around him.
Totally. Ew.
right,
Wait,
let's,
what? He's naked?
He's gathering his robes back around him.
Ew.
All right, let's charge up the steps to his throne and skewer him.
That's
All
right.
Very good. So he has a staff, which he is
Yeah.
taking up in his hands. His black iron staff.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
So let's
Right.
see. How is he going to split, if at all? Let's see here.
Can he split?
Can he split? Oh, actually, all of you give me a valorous roll at -2. So that's in his power for all this time.
I make it.
I fail it.
fails.
All right, Leander, you are
I
the only
won.
one who does not hesitate. The other two of you can, of course, try again next round. But Leander, you're the only one who charges ahead.
All right.
So-
I'm going after this.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right, here we go.
Okay, so do I do horsemanship or weapon?
Just weapon.
Weapon? Okay.
He hadn't made me lose.
Alright,
you don't get a bonus because
Yeah,
he's
same here,
higher
exactly.
round, so you're charging up towards him.
Son of a-
Yeah.
Okay.
So just straight.
Impassion though.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I am going to impassion this with. Well, the reason I was so distracted earlier is because I realized I'd rolled up some type of a passion for Kinrain,
Oh,
but I didn't
that's right.
document it.
Your admired
yeah.
Kinrain.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, and so I was freaking out because I'm like, why did I would have totally written that down?
Yeah.
I
remember
think it was like 18.
It was 18 was in my mind as well.
It was
So
pretty
let's say
It
18.
was 18,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I could have sworn I wrote it, but admire.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're gonna impassion with
yeah.
your.
Awesome. Because I want to save him.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
So okay. So that is that I make.
Okay.
So plus 10 to my great sword, 31. So
9 or more, you'll
9
crit.
or more is a crit, right? And I crit exactly.
Nice.
Awesome.
I critted as well.
Oh.
Are we starting this shit again?
So-
this is very boring.
So
by the way.
your great sword meets his black iron staff in a very cinematic fashion with
yeah,
sparks
alright.
flying
Sparks.
off.
Yes.
And so some of those sparks fly into your face, and you take
What?
1 point of damage on tight crit. So roll a d3 and tell me how much.
I know. 1.
1. Okay.
Just as many sparks fly
Yeah.
into his face.
Take that. Okay, so now the bold over knights have picked themselves back up.
Oh,
They're
great.
going to come running back into the hall. So
Okay.
Tathan and Heaps, do you want to charge the Black Hermit, or do you want to
Black
wheel
Hermit, Black
around?
Hermit.
Okay. So I'll need
Yeah.
another valorous roll.
Okay.
Do we have to do that
I
every
make
time?
Not you.
Oh.
I make it.
Great. So you both charge the Black Hermit.
Yep.
Okay. So
Sweet.
he's going to keep his focus on Leander. So unopposed rolls from Heaps.
Nice.
And
Yay.
Tathan, you can go ahead and make your roll as well.
Okay, it's still impassioned.
Still impassioned.
Okay.
I crit.
Okay, I just got a 2. So roll your double damage.
Hey, there's where those 6s went.
Oh, yes.
They're all falling back into place.
Ones. 14.
14, okay.
22
Whoa!
2.
on 5d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we're still calculating. So, it's never a good sign for the villain. So Tathan, what are you using, a sword?
Yes.
So your sword like hits his robes, and the robes almost like reacts to the blade and like kind of bind it up.
didn't.
you know? And same with Heaps, but yours, you hit hard enough that they kind of penetrate through some of the cloth. Spear.
So-
yeah, you puncture through some of the cloth.
Yeah, here's
but it's still
some
trying to kind of bind your spear.
Ah.
What?
66.
And
Whoa.
meanwhile,
But like,
Leander bypasses the robes entirely.
I rolled 33 on both rolls.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow,
That's weird. Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
So 66.
So yes,
Get rid of
Leander
this devil.
Yeah.
bypasses the robes entirely and simply goes for the top of his head.
We're done
and
here.
Splits him all the way down to the pelvis.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, his blood gratifyingly covered. You're just like standing there, or someone's like hosing you
Yeah,
down.
basically.
It's got that like
blood.
perfect camera shot with like the two halves of him. Like,
Yeah.
what's raised like focused on Leander.
Total Sam Raimi style, with this like fan of
Yeah.
it's clearly a spigot just off camera there.
Right.
All right.
So of course the degenerate knights who have run in see this happen and immediately turn around and start running. For their
Yeah, they should.
and the castle begins to shake and quake.
Oh no!
Oh.
We have to find the dungeon.
You know for a fact from having lived here for 2 years that the dungeon is two flights of stairs down.
Oh no!
Oh god, we triggered the Metroid thing.
We killed.
Oh, yeah.
Self-destruct sequence after beating the
Exactly.
boss.
The
Yeah,
timer is in the
yeah.
corner.
Oh god. All right, so let's head down to the basement. We gotta
Is there
get.
enough room for horses? Or
No,
would that take?
it would be
too
on.
long?
You'd have to dismount, go to a door, unlock it, go down a flight of stairs, unlock another door, then go down another flight of stairs and unlock the dungeon door and let Kinrain out. Bricks are beginning to fall from the.
I'll take our horses out if you want to go down and grab Kinrain.
I'll come with you if you're gonna make.
It's such a
I
dilemma.
honestly have to I have to, based on my passion.
You
Right?
admire him quite a lot.
Yeah.
Well, roll a contest of
Oh,
your
yeah.
passion versus your prudent. How about
Yeah, okay.
My admire Kinrain's only 11. I guess yeah.
Prudent.
He was
I
old.
crit my prudent.
that? Oh, shit.
Ooh, so see if you crit your...
I make my...
All right. Your prudence overwhelms your admiration for Kinrain. You know, he is
Wow,
40
that's-
feet down, so he may survive.
Yeah,
true.
he just have to dig himself out.
Yeah, all 92 years of him has to dig himself. Oh my god! I mean, I feel bad, but I'm also like, I need to, like...
Well, yeah.
Okay, so I ride out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
cut to the three of you, like, you know, astride your horses.
Slow motion.
Walk out, like,
and
basically
as
you've
the
made
whole
it out,
thing-
and like you're all lined up. You're just watching as the castle's like collapsing in on
No,
itself.
it's exploding. Like it's
No, actually, what it's doing is it's collapsing in on itself, and then the basalt is also collapsing. So it's like the whole thing is just
It's
like
just
being sucked
imploding
down
almost.
into the earth.
Oh, God.
He's not getting out of there.
Yeah, I don't think he's...
Oh my god.
I don't think he's gonna make it, guys.
No, that's not...
So by the end of it, all that's left is a smoking pile of rubble, like 1/10 the height of what it was before. It's almost like a sinkhole opened up under the castle and just pulled the whole thing in.
Well, he's about 90 feet down now.
Oh my gosh.
Who's this guy you're talking about again?
I don't know.
Oh, you would have heard of Kinrain.
No, I know.
Yeah, but I didn't capture... Or maybe I captured him, I don't know. Like, did I have to...
You might have been with that party, like, yeah.
Yeah, did I ever have to feed him or something?
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put some black bread through
I
the
feel
slot in the
really
door.
bad about that. Should we have rescued him first and then... How would we have gone down there?
was it even possible?
With some good dex rolls, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or subterfuge. You know, you could have pretended like, no, we're still cursed. You know, something
Yeah,
like that.
could have released him first, but who knew that the place
We
was going to
didn't know it was going to
Yeah.
implode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
We
what
just got caught up in the moment.
kind of...
We're free!
Exactly. We're overwhelmed.
Yeah,
We're free.
we-
Vengeance! Free!
No.
And then
God, just making us feel bad about ganging up on a hermit.
No. Thanks. We were like enjoying that high, and then you're like, I killed Kinrain.
No, Jade's never gonna forgive
Yeah,
us.
she's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty mad, I think. So, well, that's weird. So,
Going home.
I guess so. After all that,
get my lance and poke around. Is there any way?
I don't know. He
It's,
could have
it's just
survived.
it doesn't look very, you know,
It's
the
just-
the thing collapsed like 80 feet into a
Yeah.
sinkhole. So
Well, he's with Wolfram now.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're looking down on
That's
us.
a good point. Yeah, looking
Wagging
down
their
and judging
fingers.
us.
Yeah.
In our day, they would have gone down and gotten us.
Yeah, exactly.
nights
Exactly.
these days.
Yeah.
Oops.
Too
All right.
concerned about saving their own skin. They'd never face a giant eagle on their own.
It's true. Well, I
All right,
feel
let's go.
strange about
Who's
it, but
gonna
let's
tell
look.
All right, let's go.
Let us leave
Yeah.
this depressing vista.
What about the other freed knights? Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Around you?
there were like maybe a half a dozen others who hadn't completely gone over to the debauchery.
Yeah.
So
So they're like, huh.
yeah,
That
like,
was weird.
well, I guess
Wait,
that's that.
we also just killed a bunch of concubines.
No!
Oh no, they went running for it.
They're pretty cagey. So.
That's right. They'll
Yeah,
find
they're
they'll find some
survivors.
other decadent hermit to shack up with.
Next up, the Red Hermit.
Oh.
The red hermit.
Well, now let's change the color since we've now
Oh, yes, of
left
course.
that dismal place.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, but it's not really blue skies.
no, but I don't really have a gray setting on here.
Yeah.
That's better. There we go.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's
So-
like the pristine light that's tinged slightly by Kinrain's blood.
Oh my god.
We're talking about the LEDs, listeners.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'll take a photo and
we're gonna depart.
yeah. So off you go.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Back to
Rockford is
Back to
Yeah,
Camelot.
I guess, I mean, it's been how
I
many
mean, your Grail
years?
Quest has clearly failed at this point.
Yeah, we haven't found no Grail, So we're going back to Camelot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to go check out that castle of adventure you were telling me about like 2 years ago?
Yeah, not so much. No,
Okay.
not really. I've had all the adventure I've had for quite a while, so
That's
I
fair.
feel like some time has passed, and I'd like to get back home just to see maybe someone else found the Grail.
All right.
But based on the way that everything still looks shitty, I'm thinking they haven't. So
So
that's my opinion.
As we ride back, we encounter those two groups of monks throwing stones at each other again because Caligaris is dead.
Well, perhaps word hasn't reached them yet. But yes, let's see here.
We totally got caught up in the moment. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna chalk it up to that, and
That's right. It's not our fault. It's his fault.
it's the GM's fault.
Yeah.
Blame the GM for once.
Blame the GM for one.
Yeah, for once. No one ever blames you for these little pickles we get ourselves.
You always make us blame each other. I see what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
I'm the Lucille Bluth of this group. I'm a terrible mother.
Oh no, you're great. Mother.
No, you're great. No, really.
You get off on being withholding.
That's true, I did. Alright, so yeah, you guys set out for Camelot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember that place or?
Remember that? As soon as you kind of set your mind on that, you kind of get an idea of where you are.
Okay.
I'm not worthy.
No.
Sort of.
Yes.
We have to make ourselves worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're somewhere north of the Duchy of Lindsey.
All right.
So you begin making your way south.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of places to stay as you progress.
Is everything recording properly?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah,
I got my
lights
backup
on.
mic going.
Nice chill.
So,
Okay.
Oh, good.
All right.
I
know.
learned my lesson.
Would have been wonderful to lose that whole part
I
where
know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
if we didn't record it, it didn't happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oops. Replay.
Oops.
Let's do the
Someone's
replay.
sneaking over there,
Pretend-
pulling
yeah,
the
that
wires
didn't happen,
out.
so-
Rewind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Oops.
someone pulled the wires out.
Oh, I wonder who.
who could have been dastardly enough to do that? It's almost like someone made me check all the right-hand column.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's getting ugly. Alright.
Check your deceit.
So yeah, not a whole lot of places to stay
Right, no.
during your journey. You know,
Can't
The
be
wasteland.
villages
Yeah.
deserted,
Right.
wasteland, etc.
Graveyards.
Yeah, I've
Cannibals.
slept in a filthy building long enough.
Yeah.
I need the cleansing spirit of the wilderness around me.
Yes.
Sadly, the wilderness around you is mostly lifeless dust.
Okay.
With the
Thanks,
occasional,
thanks,
with the occasional,
Yeah.
with the occasional muddy rain.
God, you just have to ruin everything.
He is. He's a ruiner.
In due course, you do catch sight of a castle that appears to still be inhabited.
Uh-oh.
It does not look evil. There's no
No black cloud.
Does it look like an adventure castle?
Okay.
Does it look like an adventurous castle? Is there an adventurous couch inside?
Is there a grail-shaped beacon on top?
There is not. However, there are quite a few
Damn it.
tents gathered outside as if a tournament is being held.
Oh,
Oh.
That's odd.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
I have
take
to
a
work
look.
out
Yeah.
some more of his anger, you know.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff
Seriously.
to process.
Yeah.
I hate myself for killing Kinrain, so
Yeah.
hey, I've nothing
Hey.
to lose now.
Hey,
Yeah.
we didn't do any. I don't know what you're talking about. It was all the Black
It was
Hermit.
basalt.
Yeah.
It was the spell. It was
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah. And we killed the Black
We killed
Hermit
him.
who killed Kinraid.
Kinraid, yes, that's
Yeah.
right. We're telling ourselves this. We're replaying
Yeah, let's
it.
get our stories straight. He slipped, right?
Right.
Fell down some stairs.
Yes, that's right. So enfeebled that.
Throw Kinraid down the stairs.
No.
right.
Never happened to Baby Jane. Alright.
Okay, so yeah, you arrive at this castle.
Yes.
You quickly learn from the other knights that yes, indeed, there is a tournament being held.
Woohoo!
Yay.
This is Castle Ben.
Castle Ben.
Castle Ben.
Okay.
However, this is
Ben,
a
not Bane.
no, just Ben.
Okay.
However, this
Checking.
is a most strange tournament.
What makes it so
Strangers.
strange?
Is it a blood tournament?
No. The lord of the castle has declared that this will be the ultimate duality tournament.
Oh.
A tournament
Is this
of
Gondrins?
a tournament of the living versus the dead.
Okay, no, I'm out.
Oh,
I'm
God,
tapping out.
Kinraid's gonna
I'm not
kill
interested.
us.
Peace out, everybody.
Kinraid's gonna fight.
Kinraid's gonna kill us.
Kinrain will rise up,
Let's get out of here.
and zombie Kinrain will kill us all and win the tournament somehow.
Of course, there's a lot of glory to be won in a tournament like this.
And
So
impregnate someone somehow. A zombie baby.
Yeah, one last.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
wow,
Oh, man.
What?
that's Dead Alive level right there.
It is. Okay, I would say we go for it.
Yeah, why
I have
not?
nothing to lose at this point.
Alright.
Do you want to? Well, no. Do you want to?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
We
course.
just spent 3 years of our
14
lives.
reckless, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I just think for the glory. Maybe pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, off we go.
Okay, so whoever the Lord of Castle Ben is, he's not showing himself.
Great. That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
He's a hermit of some type.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wonderful.
the Red Hermit. and so yeah, but yeah, you can all make tourney rolls.
Journey roll.
Make it.
I make it.
Let's see. Yep, make it.
Great. All right. And so yeah, obviously there's much chatter and gossip amongst the knights in attendance.
Yes. The living ones. What are the dead ones doing?
Well, you don't see any dead ones yet. That's
Yeah,
what everyone's
sure.
chattering about.
Oh.
The rumor is that that's what so it's like people are like, oh, he's probably just got a bunch of mercenary knights and he's gonna put white face paint on their faces.
And he's
Really?
he's gonna impersonate
Living
their heraldry
version.
and
Exactly.
Really?
Yes,
That's pretty
yes.
elaborate. I mean, we don't really have a lot of resources right now.
Must be bored.
True.
Well, I can if that's true, well, we don't see him, so I can't go walk up and volunteer to be some of those dead knights.
That's true.
Oh, that
Okay,
would
I
be
can
fun.
I can double as Sir Dig, Sir Lewin, Sir Pace.
Oh, God, you have so many to choose from.
You have your whole, you have your own army.
You do.
You're undead on me.
Huh, yeah, maybe necromancy is the way to go.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So yeah, on the morning of the appointed tournament, which
Yes.
comes 2 days after your arrival, you awake to a heavy fog.
Oh, weird.
That means that's bad.
That means someone has time traveled back with a fog machine.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah.
All right.
Okay.
As everyone sort of prepares themselves.
Yes.
The first sign of life from the castle can be seen. It is a row of trumpeters upon the ramparts.
Okay.
They blow their horns on a discordant note. And from out of the mists, you see shapes emerging. There appear to be about an equal number of knights coming out of the mist, which is to say maybe about 50.
50?
50, because you've got about 50 on your side.
That's quite a bit.
And ahead of them, through the mists, you can smell an odor of freshly turned earth and faint decay.
Okay, that's
Did
not
they just
good.
dress up a bunch of dirty peasants?
It's usually how peasants smell.
We're about to find
Yeah,
out.
so
That's a
it's
good point.
probably
Yeah,
what,
it's
yeah.
just peasant. This should be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Alas, as they draw nearer, you see that these are not peasants. These are indeed knights riding upon skeletal steeds.
Oh my god.
They are themselves skeletal in appearance with desiccated skin stretched tight over the bones.
Oh man.
This is not
Those
good.
are pretty good costumes. So.
Great special effects.
Yeah. Lighting,
Their armor is rusted and moss grown, and at their head rides a trio of knights in pitted black iron armor
Oh, wait, what?
with fiendish helm
Oh.
covers.
Are those the guys from the Black Hermit's castle?
They look kind of similar. They're not the same.
Alright.
Yeah.
Why did we decide to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we thought it was a trick. We thought it was a flim flam.
Thought it was a flim flam, see?
All right then.
So.
Valorous rolls?
Yeah, let's do some valorous
That's
rolls.
pretty damn scary. If you ask me.
I make it.
I make it.
I make it.
Great. Yeah, only a handful of knights turn their horses about and ride away.
Bye.
That's about 5%.
That still puts us at a disadvantage.
It
Yeah,
does,
that's not
actually.
good. Damn
And so finally the lord of the castle makes himself known. He appears in the grandstands.
it. Yes.
Yeah, he just looks like a normal kind of lord, you know. He's not dressed in like black robes or anything.
It's not skeletal.
No. No. But he says, let this contest decide which is greater, the living or the dead.
Do we recognize any of the dead
They're already
people?
dead, really.
They're like
From their
so
heraldry?
far decomposed, and their shields, like all the paint is peeled off, so it's just like these bare wooden shields.
Well, how the hell do we know who we're fighting then? Like, these could be any dead guys.
Yeah. They're not nice.
I want the glory of fighting a dead, glorious knight.
Exactly. Otherwise, what's the
Lamorak.
point?
Get Lamorak out of his grave.
Oh
And,
my
Seriously,
god.
or Uther?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we would recognize him at this point. He'd be so horribly decomposed. So you could be fighting Uther.
we
You
could
never
be
know.
fighting 50 Uthers.
Uther was cloned.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, we're getting crazy here.
You get a
So,
little punchy.
we are.
There's been a real roller coaster.
It
this
has
session.
been a lot of emotions.
Okay, so let's get into the jousting. You're gonna joust some corpse knights. So, Tathan.
You're gonna
Yay.
have some corpse knights.
Oh.
Plus 5, you say?
Do they have lances?
They
with
do
the
have
two.
lances.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I have
So
a feeling
just
they're
straight
so
up.
desiccated
Okay.
that they'll be easy
Make
to
it with a
beat.
13.
Okay, that beats my 2. So next round.
Oh, me?
No.
Did we roll tourney? We rolled tourney.
You roll tourney, but we're doing the normal resolution, so you don't get a bonus for that.
Oh, okay.
Boo.
Yeah.
Crit.
Crit. Okay, that beats my 8. Next round.
Make it.
I missed. Next round.
Oh, nope.
Failed. Okay. Knocked out in the 4th round by a corpse knight.
Oh.
Okay, Lander.
All right, I am
That was
going.
weird.
That was
Well, that was weird.
I fail.
Failed. Okay, and heaves.
Bye.
Alright, are we impassioning? No, probably not.
Not this round.
Okay, so starting off, 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry, a 3.
I missed.
Okay.
Next round.
A 9.
Beats my 3.
Okay.
Next round.
18.
I missed.
13.
Beats my 12.
14.
I rolled a 14 as well. So re-roll.
Okay. 2.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, boo.
Alright, you all do get some glory for that though. So
Yay.
let's see.
Hey, who's watching this tournament? Are there any ladies present?
There are no ladies present.
This is just gross.
Yeah.
It's wrong. Feels wrong.
Are there like just empty stands looking down at us? Just
Yes.
like creepy, like with like ragged pendants blowing in the wind?
Yes, I love that.
Very much so.
Fog billowing past.
Yeah.
And just this lord who's not really saying anything,
Just
he's just
sitting
watching
there.
you all.
Yeah, and then we're just like in the middle of this
Creepy.
wasteland.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
No good. All right.
What's the prize?
The prize
Prize?
is the land of the living. Gets to triumph over the land of the dead.
Yeah.
Well,
So far, no.
no.
So far, not going so good.
No,
Yeah.
not really.
All right. So that takes us to the melee on day 2.
All right.
Yes, the dead did win the joust.
Yeah, they would.
All right.
Yeah, they would.
We got
The
around.
dead are notorious jousting.
Yeah. I
Their
mean,
thing that they like to do.
hey, those Black Knights of the Hermit, yeah, they were pretty good at jousting.
All right, so let's do a quick melee resolution on that one. So,
Wait, why does it have to be so fast?
well, do you want me to roll 2d6 and go through that many rounds of melee?
No.
Yeah. All right, so.
No thanks.
No, thank you. Alrighty, so
So should we impassion
that you
guys?
can impassion,
Yeah.
sure.
All right, honor of the living.
Yeah, I agree.
Honor the living.
I make it.
I make it.
Great. Plus 10 to all your weapon skills.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my bronze sword. for this.
Okay, great. Sure.
I Crete.
You created?
I also crit.
Let's see. Just make it.
Okay,
Even
so
if my bonus.
I critted for Heebs as well, so that's a tie. So Heebs takes 4 points of damage
All right.
and gets a bit of glory. And then Renae, you said you just did a normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I critted,
Mm.
so that's a partial success. Tathan takes 11 points of damage.
After
Yeah.
armor.
Mhm.
Okay.
Straight 2. And Leander, you critted, and I did not.
Oh.
So Leander wins the melee.
Yes!
Yay.
Haha!
Well, don't I get to roll damage?
No, it was just a quick resolution.
Alright. I win the melee.
You
That's pretty
did.
good.
So,
One
Yeah.
for the living.
one for the living. So one for the living and one for the dead means this will have to be settled in single combat.
Oh god. Good luck there, Leander.
No. So who's gonna fight?
Why one of those black armored knights, of course.
No, who's gonna fight on the living?
You.
I'm
You
the
won the
only one-
melee.
Just because I won the melee?
You're fighting the champion of the joust, who's one of those black armored knights, and you're the champion of the melee.
Alright, fine. Okay, fine, I'll do it. You convinced me.
Pull your arm.
Do we? Yeah. So, I'm still impassioned, right? Or no?
Well, no, you'll have to re-impassion.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. Are we on foot?
You are on foot.
What is it, to first blood?
It is to the death.
But he's already
They're
dead.
already dead!
Well, it is to the disintegration. Basically, if he hits 0 hit points, he falls apart. So, yeah.
This is rude, and I don't like this one bit. So
I will not stand for this.
I'm going to impassion my. I already did my honor. Love Orlando. I want to see her again.
Yeah, that'll work.
After seeing all these corpses, I'm just kind of like,
That's a good one.
I make it. Yeah, I make it.
Okay. So he is using a spiked flail.
Great.
Well,
I'm using a great sword.
yeah, so
So it doesn't really, yeah.
the shield
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Haha, screw you, fiend
Yeah.
knight.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
Alright, so you face off again. No one in the
No one's
stands,
watching.
You know,
Yeah.
although all the living knights have sort of gathered around.
Right, of
Yeah.
course.
Wait, is he using a two-handed flail?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, he does have a shield.
damn.
Oh well.
You're like, you were fighting Caligaris.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't do that to Caligaris.
No. That's... Wait, what?
Nothing. This knight is perfectly normal in every way.
Oh my god.
All right,
Ready?
shall we?
Yes.
You guys square off,
Let's go.
and hui!
Crit.
I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Destroy him!
Destroy him.
Destroy him until there's nothing to destroy.
Yay. Not good.
Your dice seem to glow.
43. I know.
Ooh.
43.
43. Okay.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty cool.
let's
Thank you.
see.
Yeah.
22 points of armor, so that's 21 points after armor.
Damn.
And 21 points. Okay. Also, as you close in, he has this like sort of fiendish visor that's got these little holes in it and stuff. From within the visor, he seems to breathe fire that comes out through the holes in the visor
Ooh.
and sort of washes over you.
Ah.
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
take 4 points of damage.
Oh.
What?
Okay, Hellfire.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Wait, that's not
Hiya.
a dead knight. That's the devil.
Yeah.
Ergo, why I wouldn't do that to Caligaris. All right, so the dead had to have an escort.
Yeah, but that's
So I
cheating.
fought the devil, and I won?
Well, you haven't killed him yet. You did knock him down, though.
Okay, cool.
Are
Next.
you going to let him get up?
No!
He's the devil.
He's
You
the
never let
freaking
him
devil.
get up.
No, he's a demon.
Get up, devil!
No.
All right, so he's rising to his feet this round, so you get a free attack on him.
Oh, so I just roll damage.
no, you have to roll attack.
See if you crit.
Yeah.
And guess what I crit?
Uh-huh.
Yay!
All right. He is still breathing fire though, so you're going to take a little damage from that.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Should we just be breathing it on the ground?
Nice.
And he's like, nah.
Oh, okay.
And of course, he won't get a shield bonus this round either.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if he has 22 points of armor, that means he's rocking a 16 points?
16 plus shield, yeah.
Okay. So that's available to us now, the 16 point. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
45.
Okay. So as he rises, and you take 9 points of damage from the fire.
Oh, damn.
You strike him down with a well-placed blow to the collarbone region. And he hits the ground, and his armor disintegrates, and this little puff of smoke goes skywards.
All right.
Ew, you got him in your mouth.
Takes a while to get that taste out.
Brimstone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with a puff of brimstone,
Ugh.
he disappears.
All right.
And all the remaining living knights are like, huzzah!
And I look up to see the Lord in the grandstand.
Oh, he's smiling broadly, of course.
Oh.
Yes.
Is he smiling a little too
Who are
broadly?
you?
Is he showing a little
Yeah.
bit too much teeth?
Fool.
Yeah, exactly.
No. He's looking very pleased, and actually comes down from the grandstand and says thank you. The stakes of that tournament were the most dire of any there shall ever be.
Yeah, it's too bad there weren't more people around to see me win it. Since I'm so bad at winning tourneys in the...
Look up there, and he motions to the castle, and you can see that from every window and every arrow slit, the staff of the castle and the ladies and everyone else were watching the tournament.
Oh.
Besides, you still have your
I
tapestry.
guess it's okay. I'm so used to losing. I love how we can't even enjoy this freaking victory right now. I mean, like, it's like most... Because my crowd is 16. I want everybody in my hometown to see me succeed.
Oh my
like,
god.
But I'm walking off talking to myself.
Yeah, I want everyone in my home to...
Yeah.
One of those bastards back home to see me win
No, I
this.
mean, I bow to him and I'm just muttering to myself. And
Yeah.
I'm walking back to
Yeah.
the tape in. And,
That's great.
I mean, don't you think it would have been better if, like, everybody was there?
You're absolutely right.
Well,
Let's
once you
go
can
get
tell the
drunk
story.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Drunk somewhere.
Oh, man.
It's going to take a while to
We
drink
haven't
that
seen-
away.
Yeah. Oh, the brimstone out of my mouth.
And so you ride on, soon finding a familiar road, the King's Road, that will take you
Downstairs is
south.
unlocked, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. It's been so long since we've been on the King's Road.
Yes.
I know. This is weird.
That will take you south.
Well, let's wait for 2 seconds.
Over the Cotswolds and into the Thames Valley.
Oh, wow. You're
And stalling for time.
That's right. As we're riding along, we discuss, what might have happened in our long absence.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while, so I wonder what things are like now.
That's right. I wonder if things are still falling apart.
Well,
Probably.
they
from
are
all the
here.
evidence you
From the
see
looks of
surrounding
things.
you, almost certainly.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's too bad.
Well, maybe I can find a wife now.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
There may be women who... Well, hey, all the people who died in the Grail Quest, I mean, you saw those people that were killed. I mean, Kinrain's wife's probably free, so...
I think she's probably got a little higher standards than me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plus, she's like 70-something
Oh,
at
really?
this point. I mean,
She-
she wasn't that much younger.
All
I
right.
traded in for like a new one every 30 years.
Yeah, I thought he was trading up constantly.
Let me see. Let me see if she noted his current wife.
Yeah, because, Kinrain keeps having kids. And
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
That's not...
Oh yeah, I think what's her name did die actually.
yeah. So, perhaps, still, like...
Yeah, well, no.
Going
Dude.
from the,
But a lot of our notable knights are dead now, so I think her standards should be probably a little lower. So,
I
you know.
don't know, I'm not even notable yet.
Oh, well.
I live entirely in your shadow, Sir Leander.
Oh, whatever. That's not that great a shadow. I've shrunk actually over the past couple of years, so my size is much smaller, which means my shadow is
Your
much
shadow
smaller.
is therefore much smaller.
Yes,
And
that's that joke. So, yeah. I just thought I want you to wrap things up with.
well, sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Married Lady Dellen, daughter of one of his vassals in 532.
Yep.
That was like 20 years ago.
That was
So she's
20 years ago, yeah.
middle-aged.
So she's like 40.
Yeah.
You want someone who's going to bury children, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
No.
Countess Ellen died in 531, and he had a bronze statue of her erected in her memory.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is the guy I killed. This is great. So how do I reconcile that with my admire Kinrain? I mean, I critted my prudent. I shit you not.
No, I
So,
believe it. I believe it.
Like, how do I reconcile this? Like,
He was already dead.
yeah.
He was as good as dead.
If the upper levels were falling apart, wouldn't that make sense that the bottom levels had already collapsed?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
There
the
was a
foundation.
sinkhole.
That's a good.
That's a
Thank
sinkhole.
you for
Because
justifying
if
this.
the foundation
Rash.
goes, then the upper floor is collapsed.
Right. No, you're totally right. That's a good rationalization. We just got so caught up in killing the Black Hermit, but
Well,
the castle did have an effect on us.
You got
then.
so caught up in eating skin that you forgot about the love.
oh god.
Isn't that always the way with the eating of the skin?
Skin.
Yeah.
Nothing really. We were filling time.
Yeah. We were just having
okay.
really, yeah.
Really strange.
That-
Yeah.
Leander was rationalizing why Kinrain's death is not his fault.
I'm trying to make sense of it.
That too.
Oh yeah. Did
Anyway.
you succeed?
No.
No. Oh.
We
Still
got
feeling-
close.
Yeah, we did,
Yeah.
but I still feel bad.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're passing over into the Thames Valley. And, everyone make awareness roll.
Oh, snap.
Make it-
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, you threw the dice into the...
It's okay. It's all right.
Easy there, easy
I
there.
got excited. I make my awareness.
Alright.
I'll
So,
find it eventually.
you know,
Oops.
the roadsides, as usual, are just covered in, you know, like the fields are covered in dead grass.
Yeah.
And, you know, the dirt is like this fine powder. But you all see it at once, because you haven't seen it in years. A green sprig pushing its way up through the powdery soil and flowering.
What?
Oh my god! Like just instantly.
You just see it as
Before
you're riding
our
along.
eyes.
It's like, look at that! Look at
Oh my
that!
gosh.
There it is. And then, yes,
Is this a sign?
as you look around, you see more sprigs pushing their way up
Oh my god.
through the soil.
Has the grail been found?
I think so.
Oh.
And then on the bare branches of the trees, little buds begin to appear.
Yay!
It is as if all the springs that have been held back over the last few years are bursting forth all at once.
Yes.
Oh wow.
How wonderful.
So
Yeah.
exciting.
As you ride on, you begin to see rivers flowing once again through their beds.
Wow.
You know, flowers blooming. Exultant peasants out in the fields,
God.
digging up big fat turnips and.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
Oh man.
Whoa.
And yeah, by the time you reach Camelot, the land, although not completely free of the signs of the wasteland, is covered in a fine blanket of early spring green.
Wow.
wow.
Yay.
So yes, it would appear that something magical has happened.
Damn.
And we will leave it off on that note. So there you go.
Very good.
Yeah. Huzzah. Great.
Dun-dun-dun.
I think we just need to, throw in some Louis Armstrong during that description.
Yeah, you do see babies cry, and I don't know however that song goes. Red roses too.
Oh my god. No. Okay, very good game,
Yeah.
everybody.
Very
Really
nice.
great game.
Yeah. It was really fun.
Where did you find it? Oh, thanks. Yeah. I
And
can-
1% on my laptop. Hooray!
All right. Just